Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to BENXT. Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Just checking, always got to check. Good evening, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Ben, my dude. How are you? How was your day? It's Wednesday night and you know what that means. It's Wednesday night BENXT and the piss time. Hope you are having
And the
an
piss
awesome
time.
day, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen, for the bits. Thank you, everyone who's subbed and resubbed. I'll get through you all in just a second. Welcome. I'm near enough recovered from yesterday's harrowing stream. As some of you may have seen on social media, I was putting together the quote-unquote highlight of yesterday's stream, which, of course, was the climax of said stream, which happened not 20 minutes into it, and I had to relive it all over and over and over again for over the course of about sort of an hour as I edited down that clip, which is great. So yeah, don't want to necessarily do any spoilers for people who aren't caught up on the Pokemon stream as yet, but I think people have probably pieced it together. We now, though, turn our attention to BENXT. We're safe here. Nobody can hurt us on BENXT, right? And as has been the case for the past few streams, I'm thrilled to announce that we have not only new members of the roster, but we have a whole new pay-per-view. It's been brought up a few times in the chat. I'll show you guys it in a second. I believe Adam in the chat mentioned it yesterday, but he wasn't the first, and I've now made it. It's happened, so we'll get to it momentarily. But thank you, everyone, for being here. Happy Wednesday to you all. Welcome. Thank you, Stephen, for those bits again. Hope you've had a good day. Thank you, number 27, for the bits as well. There they are, yeah.
Rattles boy.
Rattles boy. Absolutely. And thank you, Donak, for the resub. 3 months. Happy 3 months. I was on a holiday last week, so unable to bet on the wrestles. Why can't I speak? So I guess I'll have to bet extra channel points this week. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I am doing good. I'm feeling better. It was hard yesterday. I went to bed earlier than I should have done yesterday. I was just done. I couldn't do any more of yesterday after the stream in the morning. GY Goliath, thank you for the resub. 3 months. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Trillion Jones, 3 months. Just had to watch an advert. Try not to slaughter any of your friends tonight, Ben. Come on, man. The bodies aren't even cold yet. I mean, body singular, question mark? Shit. Radiohead, thank you for the resub. 2 months. Timmy Whiff, 3 months. Mascot 5, 3 months. Hashtag Pro Lurker, thank you very much. This my Twitch handle subscribed for the first time 20 hours ago. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get wide for you, as promised. Welcome. I think we're ready to proceed now. Good evening to you all. Music's going to loop. There's the music. Massive thanks as always to the wonderful Ben Cooper for his amazing work on this music, and indeed on other pieces of music as well that you'll hopefully be hearing today.
Oh yeah, BENXT time. My apostrophe kiss me in Barbara shirts arrived today, so of course I had to put it on for Tony's show to show support for our Lord and Savior BENXT.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much for purchasing a shirt. I appreciate it. Glad it arrived. That message is so big, Elmat Nerico. It doesn't even fit on the card. We're going to need a new card. There seems to be a bit of a Streamlabs Twitch delay for me. I've checked my internet and all is good. But sometimes the chat isn't showing up straight away, and some of these alerts aren't coming through immediately as well. So fingers crossed that sort of fixes itself as the stream goes on. Elmat Nerico, thank you for the resub. 3 months. Hi Ben and Pippa and chat. Spent the day catching up on the Nuzlocke and Death Stranding streams, loving them. Also hope you have had fun fixing whatever has broken on 2K with the logos. I have manually fixed the logos in 2K after last week's stream. They released a hotfix and they basically shrugged and said, well, it won't crash anymore, but you're going to need to put all the images on again. So that's what I did. It didn't take too long, to be fair, but that's hopefully now fixed. Lord Brotovich, 3 months as well. Thank you. Heck yes, brother. Resub time. I hope this money goes straight to the BENXT catering, so heel Lord Brotovich gets to eat good. Or some yummy Red Thunder. Yum yum. So tasty. That should get you at least 5 cans. I might go tomorrow. I might go to Aldi and get some more Red Thunder just for fun. See, now my chat is out of sync. Oh, there we are. It's just suddenly all updated in one go. That's weird. Is anyone else's chat lagging or is it just me? We'll see. Anyway, let's hop on over. Gotta do as promised. Got to do as promised for this my Twitch handle. This my Twitch handle. Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, ahoy hoy, welcome to the thickness. Exciting news. You may have noticed that Bash in Berlin has been cancelled, so we don't have to go to Germany. Take that, Lord Brotovich. Take that. Instead, my friends, we're going to Gravy Bay. Gravy Bay. We're off to Gravy Bay. That's the next big pay-per-view. We're going to get through the rest of this week's BENXT, sorry. God, what am I talking about? Last week of August, and then the first week of September, and then we're off to Gravy Bay. Let's fucking go. We also have some new wrestlers. I'm excited to show you them. Lord Brotovich coming in clutch, of course, making some new ones. We now have, trying to remember who we've got. We, of course, have Mona Wanks is now on the roster. Similarly, Pamela Anderson has made it to BENXT. She's here. Those two are currently pending Ben Cooper music because he was only informed of their existence last night. He is not God. He needs a bit more time, and that's understandable. But I got to work last night, and I did a thing. Because I couldn't sleep after what happened. Now, I know we're all very sad about our triple circle friend, who has also passed away. Difficult to manufacture within the character creator of WWE 2K25. However, someone who is now joining the roster is Disco Gary. He's here. Rest in Disco. Gone, but not forgotten. And Ben immediately managed to turn around some music for him, which is very exciting. So, I don't think he's in any... Oh my god. Do I need to just submerge my face in some water? Why can't I speak? I don't think he's in any matches tonight, but what we might have to do is put him in a match on purpose. He is, of course, a super heavyweight. He is 7 feet tall because he's a giant mythological dragon snake. So, there we are. But that's what we're up against this time. We've got Gravy Bay. We've got 3 new wrestlers. We're going to continue the show now. Oh, no. Well, that's sad, isn't it? Barbara against Pippa. You don't want to see that. Of course, Pippa is the BENXT Women's Champion. I don't know where she is in the house. I think she might be outside. She'll be along at some point. Barbara takes on Pippa the Cat in rivalry action. Gollum takes on Simon Miller. Senior Joe and Zombie Cheggers face off. There's a Battle Royal. Again, we love doing those. Blast, Beggy Mops, Fisher Price Car, The Winkler, Emma the Bear, and Lord Brotovich. I'm assuming we're doing the normal rules that the winner gets a championship shot, probably at Gravy Bay. EE Tim is still owed a championship opportunity. So that will happen. And in the main event, Ben Potter and Peter Austin take on Trailing Badger and Mr. Black. Let's just say Mr. Black. For some reason, I thought I said Mr. Blake there. What's going on with me today? I'm all over the place. Wake up, man. Wait, didn't we get 2 matches in last time? I'm confused. You know what? I think we actually did. I think because I've added a new... I think what's happened, I've added a new pay-per-view, right, and gotten rid of Bash in Berlin, and that's confused it, and it might have reset the card. So... we've got a whole new card to play through. That's part of the fun of WWE 2K25's Universe Mode. It just does whatever it wants. Hey Ben, I've been running an all-custom character Universe Mode as well, and whenever I try to do a Royal Rumble or Gauntlet match, it crashes. I'm playing on PC. Do you have any ideas that could help me? Oh man, I'm really sorry to hear that. We haven't gotten to a Royal Rumble yet. Also, we haven't done a Gauntlet match either, so I have no idea. I don't know what could be going wrong there. I'm really sorry. I hope you managed to get it working, and I hope it's working for us by the time we get to the Rumble in January in BENXT. Do you smell toast? It's grief. You're still grieving. That could be it. I'm just going to blame it on that. I'm also a bit thrown by the fact that chat seems to be pausing for long periods of time and then suddenly updating all in one go. I don't think it's me. This feels like a Twitch thing, but I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, see, I've just refreshed it and there's like 15 new messages, so I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully you guys can still hear me and see me. Doesn't look like the internet's gone out at least, so fingers crossed we should be good. Either way, the addition of Gravy Bay has completely fucked what we did last week, by which I mean the beginning of the most recent episode of BENXT. So we are going to have to begin from the start. And Barbara's taking on Pippa. For some weird reason. There's rivalry stuff. We're going to skip that. Barbara, of course, is in a rivalry currently with Grimace over the Wide Championship. And quite frankly, she's been having an awful time of it. Really, really terrible. She's losing all the time. So much so, in fact, that we have now added Barbara Piss 2K24 to the roster as well, just to see if there's a Barbara Piss who can succeed. But we will see. Do you need any more pay-per-view names? I've got a training day at work tomorrow, and I think I can use that time to focus on the priority BENXT pay-per-view pun names. Hey, you're more than welcome to think up some more. We've obviously got a few, but we'll be going into a new year very, very shortly. We're at the end of August now, in-game. Recently, Twitch has been made of pebbles and bum shandy. Oh, lovely. Yeah, see, so now chat's just suddenly updated Internet seems to be fine in the household here. So I don't know. Anyway, first prediction should be coming your way momentarily. Who's going to win, Barbara Pierce or Pippa the Cat? They go one-on-one. Can Barbara get a victory over the women's champion? This would be a huge boost, quite frankly, to probably the morale of Barbara as much as anything else. Best place to get those to you if I come up with any. Well, I don't have a Discord, but I have a dedicated room on the Worst Games Ever Discord. If you join that, if indeed you haven't joined already, you can pop them in the room there, and I'll be able to see them, and that'll be probably the best way to do it. Blame the UK heat wave. It's not actually that hot up here today. It is warm, but it's not as bad. I'm now wondering if predictions are working, or in fact, if I've just assumed that we've got moderators here who are capable of making... I'm so reliant on the mods making the predictions. Trailing Badger's doing it. Thank you, Trailing Badger. Sorry, didn't mean to rush you. I was just wondering if maybe it was a weird Twitch issue. Regardless, we're going to crack on now. Barbara Pierce versus Pippa the Cat 1-on-1 gets us underway on this apparently restarted episode of BENXT. They're already in the ring. Oh no! Grimace is attacking Barbara Pierce before the bell. Oh, Grimace is being sent out of the arena as if Barbara Pierce hasn't had a hard enough time as it is the past week or so. She's now facing the women's champion after being jumped from behind. And it looks like the match is starting. How damaged is Barbara? Let's have a look at that HUD as soon as it appears. Oh, she's taken a bit of a battering already. That's not good. She does duck behind. She manages to roll up Pippa the Cat, though. Only a count of one. You can get those predictions in now. Barbara desperately seeking some sort of momentum shift. The women's champion able to roll out of harm's way, though. And the one thing you need to bear in mind about Pippa the Cat is that she is squirrely. She is speedy. And she is riding a massive wave of momentum. And, of course, is lugging around that women's Billy in the Bank briefcase as well. But now Barbara Pierce manages to lock in a hold from behind. Look at that. Just planting in sort of like a one-handed power bomb almost. Barbara stamping on the arm of Pippa the Cat. Rolls her over. What's she looking to do here now? Perhaps a deadlift. Wheelbarrow position, absolutely. That's what I was going to say. Slams her down face first. And Barbara's actually starting to take control in this match. This could be just what Barbara needs. She goes up top. She dives all the way to the outside and takes down the champion. This will be a hell of a victory for Barbara. Power slam on the outside. Considering the poor run of form Barbara Pierce has been on since she joined BENXT a couple of months ago. Moving a bit further up in the feud for the BENXT Wide Championship and also getting a victory over Miss Billy in the Bank and the BENXT Women's World Champion in one go will surely start to turn things around for her. Up to a count of 5 now. They've got till 10. Pippa thrown back into the ring, and Barbara taking a moment to pose, still being counted out though, which feels like a bit of a tactical fuck up on her part. Barbara sends Pippa into the corner. Pretty close to a signature now is Pippa. Oh, and a counter from Pippa. This is the break she needed. That sort of running elbow drops Barbara Pierce. And what's Pippa looking to do now? Stamp to the back of the head. Rolls her over. Surely she's not going for a cover here. No, she's not. Oh, she's grabbed a hold. It looks like she's going to try and break the arm of Barbara Pierce. This would be disastrous if indeed a tiny, tiny cat is capable of breaking the arm of a full-grown woman. And Barbara able to power out with relative ease. She does have her signature now. Is she going to try and go for it? I think she is. She's marching Pippa over into the corner. And I think we're going to see a jinkle jam here. Or we would if the referee wasn't in direct view of the maneuver. Oh my goodness me. And that is a devastating blow delivered to the groin of Pippa the Cat. I don't know what Barbara's looking to do. Oh my goodness me. Could we be seeing... We're seeing it's the wet nap. We've not seen Barbara do that in a long old time. Is it enough if she can get into the cover there? She hits the women's champion with the wet nap, and this could be all over for Pippa the Cat. A massive momentum-shifting victory for Barbara Pierce over the BENXT Women's Champion. This is precisely what she needed. And funky gal Barbara Pierce is moving back up the ranks. It looked like Grimace had cost her at the beginning. But not only will momentum shift within her feud over the Wide Championship, she now has a foothold on the ladder that is scaling the cliff that is on the side of a mountain, at which, on the top of, there is the BENXT Women's Champion. Was it a good metaphor? I think it was. I think it was a good metaphor. Anyway, there we are. It's nice to see Barbara win, and look at that. None of you fuckers backed her. So congratulations to those of you who, tripled your channel points? Between this and yesterday, I need to quit gambling. This is why you never make safe bets, all risk all the time. Absolutely. I tell you what. After, this is a forced segue. After Pippa lost that match, she's probably going to need a pip down. A pip down, if you will. She's going to need a pip down. Wee, wee. We don't have a sound effect for this just yet. But this was designed by the wonderful Danji's Designs, who, of course, has done an awful lot for me and the channel in regards to artwork. And you can check out Dan's channel, where he's doing some Let's Play stuff and some various video game things. It's in the chat now, at Bound by Pixels. And you can also go to danjisdesigns.com if you want to see some of his work, because he has been a lovely man and he's helped me out a lot, and I appreciate it. So go check him out, show him some love. I started replaying Resident Evil 7 this morning. How's that going? Were you welcomed to the family? I hope you were. Welcome to the family, son. It's no Resident Evil 6, but you know, what is? What is? Up next, we've got Gollum taking on Simon Miller one-on-one. These two in a brutal rivalry that I can't really remember what happened last time. Did Gollum get murdered? Poor Gollum. He was doing so well for so long as the Wide Champion. This is better than Saturday night's main event by a mile. They need to stop or massively improve that event. Hey, well, at least, what's he fucking called? At least Jesse Ventura wasn't on commentary this time. God, he was so distracting and loud and annoying. But there we are. We move on. Who do you think's gonna win now? That's it. That's the good commentary. Who do you think is going to win? Going to win now? Gollum's a little freak, and that's okay. Gollum versus Miller, coming your way now. I just need to drink a bit more. I think that's the thing here. Gollum awaiting his opponent. Here's Miller. Half his fucking outfit's missing, because of course it is. His outfit just says. It just says serious. Is it serious about this? Prey 2. What is it? What does it say? We'll have to get a better look at that in a second. Gollum's attacked Miller before he could even get into this match. Massive hip attack in the corner. Yeah, it says get serious about this Prey 2. Because they broke the outfits, and I didn't think that would be a problem for Simon Miller, but we're going to have to go and change that. Gollum, oh my god, just throttling Simon Miller to the ground. Miller's taking an absolute battering here. Look at his stamina, or whatever that is. Can't remember what that bar technically is. Beautiful moonsault from Gollum, who has his signature already. This is quite frankly astounding. I mean, we've seen upsets before from Gollum, but this is something else. Kick out of 1 though. Miller is not ready just yet. And now Simon on his feet. Big stomp to the midsection of that slippery little disaster. That evolutionary mistake there. What are we going for here? Oh, look at the power. Into the back body drop from Simon Miller, who rolls him onto his stomach. Stamp to the back. And now we've got big head slaps. And that, of course, is what Simon Miller is known for. Grabs Gollum. Marches him over to the corner. Face first goes Gollum. And again, the referee directly in the way. Overhand strike from Miller, who takes a moment to taunt. He has his finisher. And is this potentially the finisher? Slams him into the corner. What's Miller looking to do here? Nothing too significant just yet. Lifts Gollum up to the top of the turnbuckle. Oh, and fully aloft. Look at this beautiful toss from Simon Miller as Gollum goes stomach first. And now It looks like Miller's going to try and hit his finisher, but a counter from Gollum. That's a very timely counter from Gollum into the leaping DDT, which was Gollum's finisher. Is Gollum going to steal it off the back of that counter? Oh, and a kick out at 2.5. Miller is still in this match. Gollum still has his signature. Of course, he managed to use the finisher that he stole from Simon Miller there, countering at the very last second. Miller says no, pushes Gollum away. Miller rolls through, rolls up. Gollum, kick out at 1 from Gollum. And he's rolling through again into another cover. 1, 2, and they both bridge out. Beautiful display of athleticism and power from both men. One of them's a man, at least. Into another cover. Oh, and a kick out from Gollum again. Miller weighing up his options and just sends Gollum tumbling to the floor outside. And what is Simon going to do now? Looked like he was thinking of jumping out, but he's just sat on the top rope. I think he's doing a taunt. Gollum also doing a taunt while he gets counted out. Maybe both of them just taking a moment to catch their breath. Miller grabs a hold from behind. Lifts up Gollum. Walks him over to that rope. Oh, and Gollum manages to slip out. Takes out the knee of Miller. Gollum now dragging Miller into position for something. Something slippery. Something disgusting. What's he doing? I think this might be Gollum's signature. Back he goes. Oh, it's so weird. He's such a little creep. And he grabs the hold, and he immediately lets it go for some reason. And Gollum has his finisher now. Are we going to see a second finisher from Gollum here? He goes up to the top rope. This could be it. Oh my goodness me. He completely missed it. That was very impressive athletically, but he did unfortunately miss it, and now he's taunting as if he did it, which is embarrassing. Gollum going up again. Springboard. Beautiful Hurricane Rana takes down Simon Miller. Gollum locks in a sleeper. It looks like he's trying to choke out Simon Miller. Surely Simon won't tap. Simon does tap. Gollum's done it. Gollum submits Simon Miller fair and square in the center of that ring. I say fair and square. It wasn't actually. He attacked him before the bell. But the little freak claims another victim on BENXT as he claws his way back towards championship relevance. Congratulations to Gollum. Weird sentence. And to all of you who backed Gollum in that specific encounter. Seems like we've confused the game a bit by adding Gravy Bay. It's like they've just put all the rivalries in one show. Like, oh, they're in a rivalry. They'll just have a match. Bizarre. Anyway, the chat just exploded because it weirdly lagged again, and it keeps throwing me off. I'm like, is everyone gone? What's happened? Is there an ad break? Are they all watching an advert for insurance or Papa John's or something? DJ Chisels, thank you so much for the resub. 2 months. I love their controller tattoos. Who's that? K Alltop, thank you very much for the resub as well. 3 months, 1/3 of a baby. Absolutely. Thank you very much indeed. And hello to everyone who's joining us for the first time. I saw a couple of you say in the chat that you've been able to join us live, potentially for the first time. Lovely to have you here. Oh, on the pre-match screen, I see. Thank you. There's the clarification. That one. Those little controllers. I had to reapply Samoa Joe's arm tattoo last night because it broke. So there we are. I have never watched actual wrestling in my life. Well, Rosita, I hope you're enjoying this. So, I went to school with Papa John. It was very weird. I can bloody imagine. Up next, Senor Joe takes on Zombie Cheggers 1-on-1 in a rivalry action. Will we actually get a proper entrance in this stream? I don't fucking know. So let's find out. Get those predictions in now. Oh, it looks like we might actually.
All right. I love this guy.
Here's Joe. And his t-shirt is fixed. I am thrilled to announce.
Ever since I took my spot here at the
I literally was listening to the BENXT playlist today and had to stop before the Disco Gary one because no spoilers. Don't ruin it for yourself. Senior Joe takes on the increasingly challenging to explain Zombie Cheggers next.
The WWE universe just exploded.
And here he comes. Stop Joe, stop, he's already dead. 71% of you backing Senior Joe in this match. Cowards, quite frankly. Absolute cowards.
Match on tap. When the competition level is this high, you can bet it will be memorable.
And here comes Cheggers, who of course, lest we forget, is dead. And that's the joke. Who's going to win? Let's find out. That's how wrestling works. Joe is ready. Zombie Cheggers is dead. And we are away. Oh my goodness, I'm amazed that Zombie Cheggers' head is actually still on his shoulders after taking a lariat like that from a metallic arm. Oh, quick roll up from Zombie Cheggers. Surely not. Joe's not going to fall for this. Kick out at 1 from the big Samoan. Big right hand from Zombie Cheggers. What's he looking to do here? He's just grabbing the skull of Senior Joe. That's... Surely he doesn't have the leverage from that angle, but apparently he did. Joe's down. Working on the leg of Senior Joe. Perhaps Zombie Cheggers jealous of the mobility that Senior Joe, as an alive man, still has. Punch to the back and, oh, some power now from Zombie Cheggers. He's gone straight into the bear hug submission. Joe looks to be in severe pain here. You would have thought he'd be able to maybe use that metallic arm, and he is now. There we are. Raining down elbows onto sort of the neck area of Zombie Cheggers. Of course, I'm not entirely sure if Cheggers can actually feel anything at all. But Joe's gonna put that to the test. Senior Joe leaps over the stairs. Counter from Cheggers. What's Cheggers looking to do here? Oh, it goes back and forth. Oh, Zombie Cheggers countered by Senior Joe in turn. And now Cheggers sent, I don't know where. He managed to run on the spot for a while. I don't think that's legal. Joe fully in control now, as we are up to a count of 4, I believe. Yes, we are. Oh, God, the metallic arm over the spine and back of Zombie Cheggers. Senior Joe, up to a count of 5 now, sends Cheggers into these stairs. We're up to a count of 6 now. Joe's surely not going to try and win this thing by count out. That would be very cowardly indeed. Up to 7 now, really running out of time. I think Joe's been trying to send him in, but keeps missing and hitting the stairs instead. And now both participants are back in the ring, safe and sound. Joe going up top. This is going to be disastrous for Zombie Cheggers if he's able to make contact here. And what we're doing, massive missile drop kick from the Samoan. It's quickly into the cover. Is that enough? Kick out of 1. It is not enough, as it turns out. Joe, though, making his way towards his signature. Steadily, surely. For clarification, that is the blue bar. When that fills, they get their signature move. When they do their signature move, they get their finisher. Both very powerful. You could win off either of those moves if your opponent is suitably damaged. Cheggers seemingly firing up here, but a counter from Joe and several right hands. I believe these two are now what's called trading blows, as the referee stands directly in front of the camera. That's really annoying. Going back and forth. Counter now from Zombie Cheggers. And now back from Joe. And now Cheggers. And again with Cheggers. And Cheggers again. And now Joe. And that's still not all. These two are going hell for leather, just chopping the crap out of each other's chests. And oh, here we go. They are really going at it now. Who got the worst of that? I would say Cheggers did, because Joe was able to react faster. And we still can't see. Now we can. Beautiful scoop power slam there from Samoa Joe, as he potentially looks to do his signature now. Cheggers is not looking very good now, as Joe potentially looks to do his signature. Where's he sending him? Counter from Cheggers, potentially very timely there. Elbow strikes to the face of Senior Joe. Cheggers goes up to the top rope. What's he looking to do here? He's doing a taunt, which of course The laws of physics imply or compel Senior Joe to come to his feet, and now Cheggers has his signature move. Oh, it could be a choke slam. It bloody is. Oh, the power. In fact, I think I saw a finger just fly off Cheggers. This could be it. Cheggers could unseat Joe here, but a kick out, at the last second sees Joe stay in this match, and he very wisely rolls to the outside, preventing Cheggers from immediately following up with that finisher. Oh, but Cheggers says, no, get back in here. I'm not done with you yet. Face first goes Joe into the ground, and I believe Cheggers is closing in on his finisher. Joe desperately needs to counter this. He doesn't. Joe gets absolutely planted. I would argue that's a rope break, but apparently not. I think we're about to see an upset, and Zombie Cheggers has done it. And Joe can't believe it either. He's just leveled a referee. Joe is irate. He knows he shouldn't have lost that match. And I think the people who predicted that Joe would win are feeling the same way. At least Joe's reacting as he should. Zombie Cheggers with the upset, defeating Senior Joe tonight on BENXT. What does that mean going into BENXT Gravy Bay? Next Saturday even. Sorry, I don't want you to show up to Gravy Bay on the wrong day. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? God, can you imagine? Bloody hell. We move on, though, because it's time for a battle royal. I'm going to get a photo of the participants, just so I know which order to play the music in. Because we have so much incredible music now that it takes ages to scroll all the way through it. So I've got to cue this up. Now, of course, two things are guaranteed in this match. We don't want Lord Brotovich or the Winkler to win. That's a guarantee. They're both cross that Bashin' Berlin was cancelled and replaced with Gravy Bay. The second thing is that the winner of this Battle Royal will get a championship opportunity, probably the wide championship at Gravy Bay, which means that whomever is the champion at Gravy Bay, in fact, there's already a feud over the wide championship, isn't there, between Barbara Piss and Grimace. Good sentence. But we have EE Tim waiting in the wings, having won a Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago. And the winner of this match will be joining the queue as well. So we'll have to decide how we do that. It could turn it into a fatal four-way. But we shall see. We shall see. We added the 40th track of music to the album today. We have a stacked roster. We certainly do. Okay. You'll be able to get your predictions in momentarily. A reminder that my on-screen predictions does not work if it's 2 or more participants. So, sorry VOD viewers, you won't be able to see it. But those of you in chat will be able to see it. And wager Chanel point. That's how we pronounce it. Quick reminder of how a Battle Royal works. This is not a traditional match. You don't pin. You don't submit. You don't leave the ring. In fact, if you get thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor, you're eliminated. That's the entire goal. It is a last person standing in the ring affair. The floor is lava. That's what we're doing now. Blast, Beggy Mops, Fisher Price Car, the Winkler, Emma the Bear, and Lord Brotovich rocking his new heel attire. Coming your way. Right. Meow. Right now.
Here comes one of our favorites.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Tell you what, he can walk through light fixtures for some reason, and he makes terrible video games. What more could you want? Last. Not making his debut, I don't believe, but certainly he's had very few appearances in BENXT. Looking to make an impact here in the Battle Royal. This is what these are so good for. Allowing up-and-comers to make an impact. and show off their skills and talents to the BENXT universe. But he's not the only participant, of course. We have another one, a fan favourite, if you will.
Hollywood.
Big Beggy Mops. He's here. Did you take Giant away from Beggy Mops? I think I did. I mean, I think you watched me do it. Whether or not it's saved is a different matter because this game just does whatever the fuck it wants. So, no, he's not looking that tall. He looks tiny now. Beggy Mops is ready. But can he avoid getting run over? Stiff competition tonight in the Battle Royal. Meep, meep. She's ready to run over the competition in this Battle Royal. I believe she's been in a Battle Royal before. No stranger to this environment for the Fisher Price car. And now, regrettably, I have to introduce the big man. The big man himself. Just a reminder that you wanted to book Carr versus Peter last week. Good point. Definitely still on the to-do list. The Winkler's here. Is it the Winkler's time? Hopefully not. But anything could happen. Anything could happen. And a returning legend whom we've not seen an awful lot of for quite a while. It's Big Emma. Emma the Bear, the Jungle Skog is here.
The WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Can she get into championship contention tonight? A victory in this Battle Royal would see that happen. But she's got a bit of a mountain to climb before she gets there. Emma in the Battle Royal. And finally, for some reason getting headline billing coming out last, is this fucking clown.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Boo! Boo!
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it. Swagger. Really, Saxton. You know a number of people in the back just despise
Lord Brotovich dislikes the mod squad very much. Former member, of course, immediately on the beginning of BENXT decided he didn't want to be a part of the mod squad anymore. He said, I don't want my cool music, and I don't want Tag Team Gold. I'm going to do my own thing and lose. Well, to be fair, he did actually win that feud in that cage match with the Winkler. Even so, he could be looking to get some hands on a gold tonight. That's right. That's what I said. Get some hands on a gold. Every person looking to eliminate the others by throwing them over the top rope, of course, that's the goal here in a Battle Royal. Knee strike to the Winkler from Lord Brotovich. Interesting tactic. You'd have thought those two would be working together. Emma the Bear has faced off against Beggy Mops, who does appear to have been successfully de-gianted. And the Fisher Price car has, as predicted, gone after blast games for some reason. Emma the Bear was thrown over the top rope, climbed straight back in though, luckily for her. Could have been disastrous. Oh no, that Paul blast game. You can't break the arm of the Blast game. How's he going to make video games? Beggy Mops, get out of the way! Knee strike to the back of Blast Games as the Winkler takes down Beggy Mops and Lord B planted by the gigantic bear. Emma up to the middle ropes. Beckons for Lord Brotovich to make his way to his feet. Oh my goodness me, but Fisher Price Card just punched Emma the bear right in the pine cones. That's not very nice. And the Winkler trying to eliminate Beggy Mops, who manages to fight out of that and is now back in the ring. I don't think it'll be long before we see an elimination, though. The Winkler, oh, beautiful German suplex there. And now the two big boys, oh, it looked like they were going to lock up Lord Brotovich. Unfortunately for him, stood up right in the middle of them. And now Lord B and Emma the Bear go back at it. Lord B slipping out the back. Scorpion Death drop from Lord Brotovich. Oh my goodness me, where is Blast Games going? That looked really cool, but he completely missed. Absolutely everyone. Beggy Mops walks Blast over to the ropes. Perhaps looking to go for an elimination here. Has Blast up? Has Blast even higher? Is Blast about to go? Ooh, Blast clings on. Beggy Mops stays on the offensive, trying to keep Blast from getting back into the ring, but he does so. Oh dear. And Blast has gone, eliminated by Beggy Mops. We are down. Oh, and Beggy Mops goes straight out afterwards, eliminated by Emma the Bear. We have lost two in quick succession. Beggy Mops and Blast Games have been eliminated from the Battle Royal. We are down 2-4. Lord Brotovich trying to eliminate Emma the Bear. Turns it around as Emma lifts up Lord B. Oh, and the Winkler showing, quite frankly, disturbing levels of athleticism as he walks all over the groin of the Fisher Price card, which is very disrespectful. Emma the Bear, look at this. Beautiful gorilla press, lifting the former mod aloft and just dropping him, letting gravity do her grim work there. Emma the Bear. Lord Brotovich. Fisher Price card and the Winkler. Oh, the Winkler poking the eyes of Emma the Bear, and the Fisher Price card said, you know what, I obey the laws of the road. You can't be doing that. Plants the Winkler with a DDT. Fisher Price back to her feet. Dropped immediately by Emma the Bear. Massive splash. Oh, and Lord Brotovich, that was very embarrassing. Hopefully we can go back and see that in a replay. Completely missed. Oh, and just gets absolutely fucking murdered by his friend the Winkler. There are no friends in a battle royal. And oh, I thought the Winkler was going to send him straight out there. You see Emma the Bear trying to eliminate Fisher Price car in the background. Not quite, though. Still going at it. Can Fisher Price car hold on? Yes. Yes, it can. Fisher Price car sends Emma the Bear straight over the top rope, but she manages to get back in the ring straight away. Emma the Bear not nearly hurt enough. What's Emma looking to do here? Beautiful. Lord Brotovich now walking the Winkler over to the corner, going for the elimination. There would normally be a minigame being played at this time. We are not privy to it as we are not participants in this match. Oh my goodness me! It looked like Emma the Bear thought the job was done with Fisher Price car, but Fisher Price car's managed to cling on. If Emma had only paid a little bit more attention, that would have been an easy elimination. But the Fisher Price car lives to drive another day. And you see the two biggest boys in this match trying to eliminate their respective opponents. LB's lifted up. LB's gone. LB has been eliminated. Goodbye, Lord Brotovich. We are down to 3. Emma the Bear, the Winkler, and the Fisher Price car, who will go on to challenge for the BENXT Wide Championship. Oh my goodness, that spinning elbow didn't quite catch flush. And Emma the Bear, oh, very nearly took out the Winkler. When they hang over the ropes like that, it's pretty much a guaranteed elimination, but the Winkler was able to hang on. And now the Winkler has identified his main opposition here, but I was going to say, Emma the Bear able to fight back into it. And then immediately it's a pump kick. And now, oh my goodness, and another DDT. You know, I'm starting to think this Fisher Price car isn't one to be taken lightly. Another counter to Emma the Bear this time. Fisher Price car grabs both ears and a big right hand drops the Bear. And what's the Winkler looking to do now? Sends the car directly into the corner. Fisher Price car ducks out of the way. The Winkler's hurt his shoulder, or knee rather. But what is a knee if not the shoulder of the leg? And then the Superman punch to Emma the Bear is surely not. Is Fisher-Price car about to eliminate Emma the Bear? Not quite. Oh my goodness me, and a super kick. And another super kick. Fisher-Price car has just super kicked the two biggest participants in this match. Even if she doesn't win, that's unbelievable. And there goes the Winkler. An unbelievable effort from Fisher-Price car as the Winkler has been eliminated. Emma the Bear, though, immediately waiting. She delivers that devastating finisher, the knee strike to the face. And I think Emma the Bear has got it. Emma the Bear is your winner of the Battle Royal. Where is her music? Hats off to the Fisher-Price car for that unbelievable performance. Bias against Germans once again. I don't know what you're talking about. Emma the Bear comes out on top. Is this the second Battle Royal Emma has won? I don't know, actually. These Battle Royals always deliver. I've said it before. I'll say it again. One of our pay-per-views should be the Royal Battle Royale. Just a show of 6 Battle Royals. Let's face it, we have the roster. Well, in January, we have the Reboot Rumble, which will be a Royal Rumble, although hopefully it doesn't crash for us like it unfortunately is for Fanta from earlier on in the chat. But yeah, we'll have to see. We could absolutely fill the rest of the spaces with Battle Royals, no problem at all. Man. Well, great match. Great match. Emma the Bear gets a future wide championship shot. Depends how many more Battle Royals we have before then, to be honest. But we've got a feud. We've got a storyline happening for the wide championship already. We can't really keep adding people to it. So maybe we need to do that in a bit. Okay. In the main event, this is a rivalry match. The titles are not on the line. Peter Austin and Ben Potter, Team Redundant, take on Trowling Badger and Mr. Black.
This can improve my chances in the next prediction. Wink wink, just joking.
Number 27, if you just message me and let me know who you bet on, I'll just, if you don't win, I'll pull the power lead out of the PS5 and then I'll plug it back in and we'll go, no, we're going to have to restart the match, and then you can predict again. If it doesn't win, I can pull it out again and we'll just keep doing that. So, thank you so much for the bits. Very generous of you. Catty Karen, sorry it took me so long to get to you. Thank you very much for the resub. 3 months of sickness. Fucking just put me down. 3 months of thickness. Bring on some more. Thank you, Catty Karen. I appreciate your support very much. I hope you're enjoying it. I do actually sort of need to go and visit EE Tim, but I think it can wait. I think we can see out this show before I do it. Get your predictions in. Who is going to win? Mod Squad? Will they actually eventually defend their championships? Because Team Redundant want next.
Welcome to the sickness community.
Ooh, that's it, isn't it? Perturbed, I believe, is the name of the band. Ooh, right? Come on. Get down with the sickness. Ooh, yeah? I think we're doing it. Okay, let's go.
Look who's here!
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 423 pounds.
Jeez, you can't be doing that. Getting concussions on the way to the ring like that. Brand new episode, second in fact episode of the Worst Games Ever podcast went out this evening, 54 minutes ago, for patrons of the Worst Games Ever Patreon. Thank you so, if you're a supporter of the Worst Games Ever Patreon, thank you so much. It means the absolute world to us. We hope you enjoy this new episode. We'll be doing the monthly Worst Games Ever stream in a couple of weeks, of course, at the end of the month. Peter Austin will be out for 6 months due to a concussion. Well, at least we get to hear the Mod Squad music again. That's nice, isn't it? Look who finally fucking showed up to work. troweling bad Gertz. Mr. Black is, of course, in there. Your NXT Tag Team Champions there. This is, of course, a non-title match. Feels like Ben Potter, no relation, don't know the guy, has been absolutely running through members of this team on an individual basis in one-on-one matches, but this is the first time the two teams have squared off one-on-one. Who's coming out on top? We'll have to find out right bloody now. I joined a few days ago, made a note to remember to ask a question, forgot. No change from TripleJump there, sorry. It's not a problem. Any questions that don't get asked because we run out of time, immediately into a Kimura. Give it a bloody break, Troweling Badger. Any questions that don't get asked are added into our spreadsheet, assuming they're not timely about something that's happened in the news that week, for example. So we will cover them in the future. So there is no rush on asking a question. We've got a tag here. Double shoulder tackle. Takes down one half of the tag team champions. Ben Potter is now legal. No relation. Ben with the springboard leg drop. It looked like Troweling Badger was trying to get out of the way, but he got all of that. Did Ben Potter. He's calling for Badger to get to his feet. Springboard knee strike now. Now, a reminder that all of these tag teams have been assigned a finishing maneuver, which means that if one of them has a finisher and they go to tag... Oh, look at that beautiful tag team offense. And they go to tag in, they decide to do the finisher there. We've seen Dark Picture Pals do it a few times to great effect. They've won most of their matches that way. There's a good chance that they could end up winning. So we'll see what happens. Mr. Black now legal. Peter Austin took just a little bit too long. A little bit too much showboating. And the AI took that opportunity, as it often does, to make the diving tag. And it looks like Peter's going to tag Ben in once more. Here we go. Benson Boy, thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. Smells like Wrong Dog in here. What's Wrong Dog? What's Wrong Dog? What is that? What's Bofa? What's Bofa Dog? Hello? What's Wrong Dog? Everything. Oh my god. Ben sends Mr. Black into his corner. Quick tags here from the potential challengers, eventually, to the BENXT Tag Team titles. And we've seen this before. Oh, this time, well, Peter Austin again being sent stomach first, suplex-wise. I did it once, suplex-wise. It was a hoot, of course. Peter. Repeated boots to the stomach of Mr. Black, and the referee again making himself the fucking star of the show, and he's gone. Great. Get out of here, referee. Oh, Peter showing some of his athleticism. Beautiful. Takes down Mr. Black. Ben comes in. Can he stop Mr. Black from... No, he's doing the thing again. They all do this. Doing a taunt, and the other team gets a chance to tag in. Troweling Badger now legal. Big pump kick to the face of Ben Potter. No one was talking about Water Dog. Please stop talking about Water Dog. Repeated boots to the gut and then a forearm to the side of the face of Ben Potter, who is prone currently. Troweling Badger potentially looking to lock in another submission here. Hell's Gate submission. Troweling Badger something of an expert when it comes to submissions on the BENXT roster, but Ben Potter able to use his power. Look at that core strength. Sort of power bomb his way out of that specific hold. Dan Lockie 25 looking to get involved in the match as well. He's subscribed, of course, for 3 months, which means he does get to cash in anytime he wants. So congratulations, Dan Lockie. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate it. Counter from Troweling Badger sends Ben into his own corner. Boot to the stomach. Oh, and just sort of rubbing the face of Potter across the ropes there. Ben sent into enemy territory, and in comes Mr. Black. A bit of taste of his own medicine here, sent into the powerbomb position. Up goes Ben, and with Troweling Badger's help, down goes Ben. That is bad news. Peter may need to come in and help out his tag partner here. He's doing it very slowly. Oh my goodness me, that was very close. Very close indeed. Peter did break it up though, which was the important thing. Ben sent into the ropes by Mr. Black. Oh, beautiful European uppercut there. A pop-up European uppercut, I suppose. Ben sent back into enemy territory. And a counter from Ben this time. He desperately needs to make a tag. Oh, it just sends Mr. Black tumbling out of the ring. Ben, go tag in Peter, for God's sake. Don't know what he's thinking. Oh, he decides to just attack Trailing Badger. You know what? Fair enough. Of course, that X above Peter's name means he is not allowed to interfere in the match again to break up a pin until he is tagged in, and then that will reset into the cover here. Might be a bit premature for that. Kick out at nothing. Trailing Badger just wandering ominously along ringside. Ben finally potentially going to get this tag here. He looks knackered, and in comes Peter. Yet another tag team move here. We've not seen them do this one yet. Oh, beautiful. Synchronized swimming-esque. Little twirly whirlies. Oh, lovely. Well, that was very nice indeed. Don't think it did much damage. Peter very close to his signature. He does now have it. This could be very good for Team Redundant if, of course, we've seen this. Oh, and Trailing Badger making his presence felt. Peter. Oh, beautiful. Taking down Mr. Black. I was going to say, if Peter's able to hit his signature, goes for the pin, Mr. Black attempts to, or Trailing Badger rather, attempts to break it up. Oh, but actually, having just said that, Mr. Black was able to reverse at just the right time and has taken Peter's signature maneuver away. It's all Trailing Badgers now, and that was it. Mr. Black even. They're different guys, I promise you. That headbutt was Mr. Black's signature. And now he's got his finisher. Is he going to go for his tag team finisher here? What's he doing? He's taking a big run up. Massive uppercut to Peter Austin in the corner. And Mr. Black here potentially looking to use that finisher that he's stolen. Oh, beautiful. That was not the finisher, but Peter is in trouble, and it looks like Mr. Black is going for this finisher now. Can Peter reverse it? No, he can't. Beautiful. Lariat takes him out, and Ben is there to break it up. Of course, this is dangerous now because Ben is not allowed to come back in until Peter tags him in. And so Peter now has to stay alive, but the referee is down. Trailing Badger now in the ring. Referee back to his feet. Peter lifted up and dumped face first on the turnbuckle there. Of course, there's just a little bit of padding. Oh, and Peter, beautiful twirly-whirly DDT, I believe that's called. And then a springboard moonsault. He does manage to drop the knees across the face of Trailing Badger, but apparently Trailing Badger didn't get the worst of that. Peter sent into the corner, counter from Peter. This is really getting very important now that Peter gets out of this ring. Peter does have his finisher now as well. And I think he's gonna get that tag he desperately needs, and now Ben's back in. And this is what Team Redundant desperately needed. That takedown with the right hands raining down on Trailing Badger. Hello, Mech Warrior. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Ben, of course, has his signature. What are we doing here? Beautiful German suplex. Is this then the release? No, a second German suplex. I think we've got 3 German suplexes coming from Ben. Beautiful. That was his signature into the cover. Mr. Black will need to break this one up, surely. Oh, but a kick out at 2. Mr. Black, say all you like about the mods. They know each other inside and out. He knew he didn't need to come and interfere there. And could Ben be looking to do his tag team finisher here? I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe they are, actually. Oh, beautiful powerbomb into the neck breaker. And now Peter Austin is legal. And Peter may be looking to do something significant here as well. He rolls up Trailing Badger, and now Mr. Black decides actually... Oh no! He's missed it twice! That is a massive fumble. How utterly embarrassing. That has got to be such a humiliating way to lose for the mod squad. Mr. Black kicking at nothing, unable to break up the pin, and Team Redundant have beaten the BENXT Tag Team Champions here in the main event of BENXT. That is a bad miss. That's a bad miss. My goodness me. This rivalry has been all Team Redundant. All Team Redundant so far. And quite frankly, if your champions are doing shit like that, is it any surprise that they've lost? Team Redundant managed to beat the tag champions in the main event here of BENXT. What a show. We now, of course, move on to next week. Hold on, everyone. We're about to travel through time. Oh, no. Yes, I would like to progress. There we are. Ben Hogan over there somehow getting the ref to not sell my kicks. Well, this is interesting. Grimace, the current wide champion, currently in a feud with Barbara Piss, who of course holds a win over the BENXT Women's Champion. Grimace taking on Emma the Bear who of course won the Battle Royal last week, which means she is in line for a shot at the wide championship. Potential shenanigans abound, but we shall see. Additionally, Simon Miller takes on Gollum once again. Oh, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Disco Gary's come into play, and we didn't even have to do it. Simon Miller looking to avenge his loss to Gollum last week, of course. Disco Gary with Daronk and Bonklin in his corner. For some reason, challenge at the midpoint of the show for the BENXT Men's Championship. Rules Boss with a tall task. Zombie Cheggers goes one-on-one with Senior Joe once again. Senior Joe surely irate after last week. And in the main event, Ben Potter and Peter Austin take on Dr. Anal Hill and Danny DeVito. This game's a bit weird sometimes, isn't it? Not entirely sure what that's about. However, right now, I've got to take a quick trip to Electronic Tim. I'll be right back. We're back. EE Tim says hello, by the way. He's very excited to challenge for the wide championship whenever we're ready. No pressure. Pippa? Oh, here she is. Oh, she's wiggly. She's not thrilled about being here. Oh no. Hey. It's okay. No? Alright. No. It's go time. It's go time. It's nice outside and I want to go outside. I've got a mouse for her. Ready? she's sort of chasing it. She's just getting limbered. She's just getting limbered. She's ready to go. Right, up next, predictions now live. Grimace takes on Emma the Bear. Clash of the big gals here. I've nearly finished Pamela Anderson's theme and it's called Tray Watch. This is irrelevant to anything going on in BENXT. I'm just prouder than I should be of that pun and I wanted to share it with you all. Mona Wank's theme has a saxophone in it and it's called Careless Fister. I'm less proud of that one. Can't wait to hear it. I'm just excited we get to see Disco Gary in a bit. Oh, you're back, are you? Yeah. Well, you didn't want to be here a minute ago. Pippa, can we get a reaction to your loss? Pips? Any thoughts on the loss that you sustained earlier? How does that... Is that going to change you? No, she's gone. She doesn't care. Right. Let's do this thing. Grimace versus Emma the Bear up first. Whoop, there's shenanigans happening. But what form will they take? I don't know. I simply don't know. Barbara Piss will surely be looking for revenge after how Grimace attacked her before her match against the women's champion last week. Let's see if we get an actual entrance or if we get some shenanigan nonsense. No, looks like we're getting an entrance. How exciting.
She's in a fighting mood tonight.
It's the wide champion, everyone.
Making her way to the ring from Mount Olympus, the NXT Worldwide Champion, Grimace.
I don't know if there are any more sanctimonious and self-righteous superstars in all of WWE than this one right here. And here I thought you appreciated talent that are all about following the rules. Wear flip-flops.
Bam. That's a wide fucking belt. Are you craving her McNuggies? You bloody better be. If you're not craving her McNuggies, what are you doing? Quite frankly, the wide champion takes on the winner of the Battle Royal right now. I shouldn't be looking for Emma the Bear's music under B, should I? That doesn't make sense. You know what? Actually, it does make a bit of sense. If, you know, her name was Bear the Emma.
And her opponent from the North Pole, Emma
Bear.
Like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form.
Was disappointed to learn that when I watched some of the VOD back, when I've been editing any of these VODs, anything that I play out of here, music-wise, is slightly delayed on what you hear. So it sounds like I'm making an excuse right fucking now, I'll tell you. But every time I do a little bop or I dance or I try and sing along, it's just going to be out of time. Because I'm hearing something different to what you're hearing, which is brilliant, because it makes me look like more of a tit than I already am. So, love that. Thanks, OBS. Everyone's conspiring to get me. They're all conspiring against me. Grimace, Bear. Here we go, one-on-one. Two big girls going at it. Oh, and it's Emma who lands the first blow. Oh my goodness, Emma who lands the first and the second blow. And the power pose from Emma, the confidence of the Bear, long been left off our screens, on a real upward trajectory at the moment.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied. She's fully locked in the submission now. Does she have the
Oh, did that happen to Ashton?
and escapes?
Oh god, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, if she was playing the music off through OBS. Yeah, it's I'm just gonna have to learn how to dance like half a second out of time.
Sharp
Anyway, right. Emma still fully in control of Grimace here. Grimace is down. Grimace is hurt, actually. And Emma into the early cover. A count of one is all it's going to do, of course. Grimace made of tougher stuff here. We're not talking about the deaths today. We're talking about how nice it is that nobody on this roster is dead or reminds us of death. Big running elbow drop from Emma the Bear. And Grimace is yet to get going in this match. Her eyes sort of, I don't know if you can see the face of Grimace there. Her eyes sort of glassy, glazed over. Perhaps not a lot going on inside that head right now. In fact, I don't think I've seen her blink for a while either, which is perhaps a little concerning. Maybe we could get a medic out there just to check that Grimace is okay.
Trampling the opposition.
Grimace continues. to take punishment in this match. I really thought that Barbara was going to be more of a factor. But as it stands, Emma the Bear fully holding her own. Now Emma, with one hand, grabs the throat of Grimace. Oh, and a big body blow flattens the champion. Emma building steadily but surely towards her signature. You can see there in the bottom right. Grimace now getting a well-earned reprieve. Big boot drops the bear. Another big boot. And now Grimace, full of steam. Big splash. And if Emma the Bear's internal organs weren't damaged before, they surely are now. And we see a turnabout is fair play here, mocking the bear just as the bear did to Grimace earlier on. Grimace extends the arm, stamps on it. Of course, bears need their arms to open doors and make sandwiches and things like that. All very bear-like behaviour. Oh, and I think Emma may have caught Grimace with her pants down, so to speak, but no. It looked like Emma was maybe a bit confused about where Grimace had gone. Didn't see her in the corner, and now, rather humiliatingly, thankfully there was a rope break, Grimace has Emma the Bear in a bear hug submission. But that's not going to do it. And she pulls Emma away from the ropes, maybe going for a pin attempt here. No, but Emma springs back to her feet. She did sacrifice her signature bar. It's now gone, you can see. But it did allow her to tactically leap to her feet at just the right time. And massive spinebuster from Emma the Bear to the champion into the cover. Is this enough for Emma to get the big upset here over the incumbent champ? Kick out at 2.5. My goodness me, if her Battle Royal victory didn't put her in line for a shot at the Wide Championship, I'd say this performance surely does. Just a shove there. And Grimace is being absolutely muck-handled here. Emma has her signature. Grimace slowly making her way back to her feet. Referee very focused on what's going on, of course. Another big strike to the breadbasket of Grimace. Emma the Bear knee strike to the face of Grimace. And Emma really has Grimace quite literally on the ropes here. Oh, and a massive tummy tackle, I think is what they call it. A massive tummy tackle, and then another splash on the outside. Emma closing in on a finisher, just artificially, just naturally. She's got that signature ready to go. If she hits that, she gets a finisher anyway, but she's done so much damage, she's just going to earn a finisher. Grimace has had absolutely no answer for Emma the Bear, and Emma, I think, is perhaps closing in on the end here. She hoists her up into the powerbomb position. That is beautiful, and I think, ladies and gentlemen and others, that's going to be it. I believe Emma the Bear, Battle Royal winner, has rebounded in spectacular fashion and has defeated Grimace. Well, I did not see that coming at all. Oh, the lights have gone out. Uh-oh. Barbara has teleported into the ring. And Grimace... Oh, no! Barbara's used her supernatural powers to teleport into the ring and has choke-slammed the Wide Champion. If Grimace's night couldn't get any worse, I'd be surprised. Because Barbara showing up at the end there has put the nail in the coffin for Grimace. And that's kind of devastating. We thought last week was Barbara's bad week. Barbie has rebounded in spectacular fashion, and her opponent in this rivalry has had an absolute fucking shocker of a week so far. What does this mean going into BENXT Gravy Bay? You have to assume the championship will be on the line. But you've got EE Tim and you've got Emma the Bear waiting in the wings with a championship opportunity ready to go. Blimey. I am done gambling, says Rosie. Oh, for God's sake, you useless purple bastard, says Adam. Hey, we never know. You never know what's going to happen. Now, of course, last time we thought we knew what was going to happen in that Simon was going to beat Gollum. Gollum managed to beat Simon. In fact, that's one thing we were going to do. We'll go do that now. We need to update Simon's costume. Costume. That's what they wear, isn't it, wrestlers? You got a lovely costume. Because 2K broke it. 2K broke his outfit. Sorry, costume. So we're going to need to update that quickly. See, that was fully out of time for you, wasn't it? But for me, that was in time. Time to break the get. I mean, what the fuck is that for a start? That's not correct. It looks fine there. We're going to edit. And it's still there. So why did only half of it appear last time? Oh, this game. Image order. So what's text and what isn't? These two, presumably we want to go here. So not only were they on there, they were obscured slightly, but the game just didn't display them at all. So that's not even what I thought was the problem. This is an entirely different problem. Fantastic. That's great. And then we'll copy that to that. Yeah, great. This kind of thing happens with indie releases. You know, that's fair. You know, I shouldn't be so harsh. I have an explanation, Ben. It's because the game is balked. I hope this helps. It does, actually. Makes me feel a little better that it's not me, you know? That I'm not just going insane here. Because, to be more than fair, the amount of intricate systems in place here, where everything interweaves and has to work in so many different modes, it's got to be complex. But God, they love to break it all the time. They love fucking breaking it, don't they? Okay, hopefully that's sorted it now. Let's see. Well, 2K already don't like me. I know they don't like me. I know they know me by name. I did a video a few years ago for Push Square called Everything Wrong with WWE 2K16, or maybe it was 2K15. And it did really well. It got loads of views. And this was before I joined WhatCulture, and I think that got me in on their shit list. And then I wrote a review for Push Square for 2K20, and I called it a haunted carnival ride. And ever since, whenever Push Square asked me to do the review, they're like, "Yeah, they've asked about you again." They keep using my quotes in trailers though, which is nice. So, regardless, we move. We carry on. Is Simon gonna wear his full outfit today? Let's find out. Predictions now live. Simon Miller, Gollum, what's gonna happen? Who is gonna win? My husband worked at 2K and I can confirm they hate you. Oh man. Even if you're lying. I believe it. Miller, Gollum. Coming your way next. Hopefully we'll get full entrances this time. Yes, we do.
We are about to see something good.
The following contest is scheduled for
His outfit works. We did it. If you wanna, and that's okay, get serious about this, pray to. Does it make it any better that we don't hate you, Ben? Yeah, it does actually. It's nice. I'm used to walking into the post office and they just like, people just grab things off shelves and they just fucking throw them at me. Like, oh, he's here! Fucking get him! I just want to send a letter to my grandma. Get him! He's here and he shouldn't be. Right, Miller. Golmu. Let's see what Golmu can do.
Here we go, guys.
Gollum with the 6-hour-long entrance. I think his music ends before he even... Oh, it's fucking teleporting Gollum. God, I bet you feel pretty silly if you didn't back Gollum, because Gollum has earned teleportation powers. Oh boy. Potatoes? I bet all the people at the post office are actually dragons. See, that's what I'm starting to think. As if my hatred for dragons wasn't reinforced yesterday. Anyway, enough about yesterday. Oh, why is his fog not loaded? Oh, it looks so weird without the fog. So for context, this entrance is meant to have a load of fog. And it doesn't. So Gollum teleported in. And he's sort of hovering and slapping his way, slapping his clammy little hands down on the ring. And that's the end of his music. It's been a minute. He's not even in the ring yet. This guy, he's so dramatic. I also can't skip this. Oh no, is the game going to crash? What? Oh, Miller's going to do something despicable. Simon, no! Oh, Simon was waiting. He attacked him during his entrance.
Completely uncalled for.
I mean, that's the first time we've seen that sort of permutation of a rivalry. Running power slam from Miller on the outside. This match has not started yet, by the way. We may have to cancel the predictions if the match doesn't in fact start. Is there a referee in the ring? I think there is. I can see a shadow somewhere.
Was only thinking about dominance.
That was the entrance of Finn Balor. I think it's Demon King Finn Balor. He had an alter ego where he was like demonic. And he sort of went all weird through the fog. It looks cool in real life, I promise you. But not necessarily when Gollum does it. Bloody hell. Samoan drop from Simon Miller on the outside and a stamp to the elbow of Golmu as well. Little freak needs that to be freaky. Full mount from Miller, raining down those right hands. Left hands, actually. My bad. He's surely very embarrassed after last week. Oh, and a jawbreaker from Gollum. These two need to get this match into the ring. What's he doing? He's sort of just choking him. Oh my God, just choking Simon Miller. That's awful. Hey, Pips, you're probably going to have to defend your title on Saturday. And here we go. The match is now legal. We are doing it. Suplex from Miller to Golmu. Miller having a little taunt there. That fan really having a great time. Glassy-eyed, no idea where they are. Off their fucking tits. Miller just trying to wrench. You can't pull too hard. It's like zombie checkers. If you pull too hard on any of Gollum's limbs, it's just going to pop out. You can't do that. Timely counter from Gollum, though. Quick roll-up. Referee taking way too long to get there. Count of 1.5. And we are underway. Simon Miller on the ropes, sent out by Gollum. And what is the freak gonna do now? Oh, he's taken off the turnbuckle pad. Oh, beautiful dive to Miller there. Just for some context for you all who may not be familiar, those turnbuckle pads, they're just a little bit of padding that covers literally a metal buckle in the corner of the ring through which the ropes/cables are run. Gollum has now exposed the one in the top left. If someone were to be thrown into that, it would really hurt. So Simon's got to stay away from that.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. That's using your
Gollum dropping a headbutt there.
last attack.
In fact, I think something else may have broken in this game in that because Simon attacked Gollum before he got into the ring, that LED pad at the front isn't displaying the BENXT logo. It's just blank, which is great. Into the cover. You know, it was all going Miller's way, but Gollum has managed to lay on a fair amount of offense here. Oh, the referee. Oh, the referee is focused on trying to fix the turnbuckle pad. This would be a great time for... Oh, but Gollum's absolutely screwed himself over here. The referee is distracted. That could have been the victory right there. The turnbuckle pad is now back. Oh my God, Gollum. Beautiful, whatever the hell that was. And Gollum has his finisher as well. This may all backfire for Simon Miller, as Gollum potentially looks to do his finisher. Leaps up DDT. That is, in fact, the finisher. Has Gollum overcome the odds? Is he going to beat Simon Miller for a second time? He bloody well has done. I hold here a hair bobble brought to me by the BENXT Women's Champion, Pippa the Cat. She hunted this, and she has brought it to us as tribute. I'm now going to throw it because that's what she likes. She's not chased it. A lot of angry Miller fans in the chat. It's devastating. Poor Simon has not had an answer for Gollum. You would have thought that he would, but this feud has been largely Gollum so far. Up next, our boy is back. Our precious Disco Gary makes his BENXT debut. Hello. You didn't bring it back? Huh? You didn't bring it back for me? Oh, you did bring it back for me. Oh, Pips, thank you. She's brought it back. The BENXT Women's Champion can fetch, but it's on her terms. Pippa, where are you? She's off. She's going. She's going to go get it. Disco Gary with Daronk and Bonklin in his corner challenges Rules Boss for the BENXT Men's Championship. Oh my God, Pippa, stop it. You little horror. Come on. Right. Here we go. The odds are stacked in Disco Gary's favour, but of course this is Disco Gary's debut, so it's difficult to know quite how he will perform on the bright lights of BENXT. And naturally Rules Boss is a proven champion at this point as well, so we'll just have to see how it goes for our Gary. Get your predictions in now. Gary perhaps the sentimental favourite, but is he the odds-on favourite? Yes, still, because that's how odds work. Let's find out. Let's see how he does.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Men's Championship.
Are you guys ready?
This is not the entrance I was expecting.
Title match coming up, and a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
This is of course a disco remix of The Last Post.
He's been undergoing a lot of training for tonight, not taking this title opportunity lightly.
See, that's the weird thing. They're not even in the match. That's a weird quirk. Disco Gary has his own entrance that I slaved over. And here comes the world champion, the Rules Boss, and Mr. Billy in the Bank, lest we forget. He's not going to let us forget. This is the man who holds all the power in the men's division in BENXT. He had a chance at the last pay-per-view of potentially becoming a double champ as well when he challenged for the Wide Championship. Came up short, unfortunately. But he's still got that insurance in holding the contract so he could cash in and have a title for any championship he wants. Who is going to win? Rules Boss takes on Disco Gary for the BENXT Men's Championship. I'm kind of annoyed that the Disco Gary came out to the wrong entrance, but it's okay. We'll sort that later.
Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 315 pounds,
Gary, he lives on in BENXT,
and his opponent,
and he's pissed off.
weighing in at 240 pounds, the NXT Men's Champion, the Boss.
BENXT Men's Champion, Rules Boss. He needs to keep his head on the swivel tonight. He's got a lot of interference, potentially awaiting on the outside in the form of Daronk. And naturally, Bonklin. And he could well find himself walking into BENXT Gravy Bay on Saturday without his championship. This is a big Gary. Gary is not a giant, but he is massive. Oh, and a big boot immediately from Disco Gary. Drops Rules Boss. Disco Gary looking to press the advantage here. Wrenching the neck of the champion is Disco Gary, looking to make a big impression on BENXT here. Calling potentially for a chokeslam. I don't think he's going to do it this fast. Surely not. Nope, decides to kick him in the face instead. You know what? That works just as well. Could we see a brand new BENXT champion tonight? Big boot drops the boss over the top rope. And Gary is looking impressive so far. Disco Gary is looking powerful. Rules Boss makes his way back into the ring. Rules Boss probably a bit faster than Disco Gary, who lobs the champion face first over that turnbuckle. Gary, so tall, able to climb over the top rope. Now goes to the top. What's he doing? Oh my goodness me, a knee drop, a gigantic knee drop. Quickly into the cover is Disco Gary. Oh my goodness, he nearly won it off that. Oh my goodness me, could we be about to see a Great Khali style debut from Disco Gary? Gary twisting that neck of the champion. Again, calling for a chokeslam. Is he going to do it? I don't know that he will necessarily. No, he grabs a hold. Oh, counter from Rules Boss. Very timely. Big right hand from the boss. He's got a much bigger man on his hands here. He needs to be careful. And this could be part of that strategy here. A back suplex directly onto that metal post that runs around the side of the ring. If you can immobilize the big man, that's going to make a big difference. And now the boss is in control. Disco Gary takes a second to look at the Rules Boss. Maybe it's time to get back in the ring, but Rules Boss a little bit confused. Disco Gary. Oh, God, he got very lucky there. Manages to take advantage of Rules Boss's. We don't often see Rules Boss miss like that. Rules Boss sent directly into the referee. The referee is in literally everyone's way tonight. And it appears that Disco Gary's trying to crush the skull of Rules Boss. That's awful. You don't like to see that. And a counter from Rules Boss. Rules Boss back to his feet. Disco Gary just a little bit faster, though. Got something to prove tonight. And he sends again. Oh, my goodness me. And Rules Boss is busted open. Surely that's not enough. Kick out at one. But there is blood on the face of Rules Boss as Disco Gary gets marched over. And a counter from Disco Gary. Gary takes a moment. Big right hand. Big left hand. Look at it. Oh, and a counter from Rules Boss. I think he telegraphed those punches perhaps a little bit too much. Very slow. Very powerful, but very slow. And now Rules Boss looking to continue to break down the various limbs of Disco Gary, which is a little bit difficult because, of course, Disco Gary is a snake and doesn't technically have limbs. Gary back in control. Rules Boss slips out the back, takes him out at the knees, does the champion. And into the cover here. This is, I don't know what Rules Boss is thinking here. Maybe just looking to tire out Disco Gary by having him kick out. Pretty easy kick out at 2 there from Gary. Rules Boss rolling neck snap. That will actually hurt Disco Gary. He does have a neck. I can confirm. Rules Boss going up top. What's he looking to do here? Oh, massive elbow drop going all the way across the ring. And he pins Disco Gary off that. Kick out at 2.5. Very close. Gary very nearly defeated there, but he's still in this. Knee dropped across the face of Gary by Rules Boss. And again we see Rules Boss locking in that arm breaker. Rules Boss not quite got enough mustard on it, and Gary able to slip out and rain down some right hands, although you can see that that arm is now damaged as Gary sends Rules Boss into the corner, follows up with a massive clothesline. And into the cover. Is that enough off the clothesline? Surely not. Kick out at 2. Rules Boss still rolling in this match. And a kick from Gary. He's calling for that choke slam again. Is he actually going to hit it this time? No. Big uppercut. Oh my goodness, that just dropped him. And now the elbow drop to the leg of Rules Boss. And Rules Boss now the victim of a sidewalk slam. Disco Gary with a finisher in tow. I think that was actually his signature, that sidewalk slam. Are we about to see a new champion? Could we be about to see a new champion? Is Disco Gary back from the dead? Is this it? 1, 2. Oh, just took slightly too long. Rules Boss still in this thing as Disco Gary looks to make the absolute debut of the century. Oh, a counter from Rules Boss. That was Disco Gary's finisher. I believe Disco Gary was going for his finisher there. Rules Boss managed to counter at just the right time. Rules Boss now with his signature and his finisher. Rules Boss needs to take advantage. He locks in that label lock. Is Disco Gary going to tap? No, he is not. But Disco Gary is hurt, and that was a perfectly timed counter from Rules Boss. This has been all Disco Gary. Rules Boss going up top. Disco Gary making his way groggily to his feet. Double axe handle. Takes down Disco Gary. Rules Boss going for the win off that. I don't think that's going to be enough. Surely it bloody well is. Well, that is a bit of a shocker, to be honest. A hell of a debut for Disco Gary. But Rules Boss is champion for a reason. It really did look like Gary had it in the bag. But Rules Boss is a veteran of BENXT. And NXTJ before it. He is world travelled. He knows the rules. He was able to counter. He was able to counter that finisher just at precisely the right moment. If Disco Gary had hit his finisher then, we would have a brand new champion. Is Disco Gary going in the box again? No. No, he's not. Oh, look what we have. You look very alarmed. You see the tail whipping. She's not thrilled about it. I'm just gonna have she's having a bath now, so I don't feel it's right that I should show that on camera. Okay. Pippa's not got into the nip. She's just like that. Rules Boss retaining her title. His title, hello, over a very, very game. Disco Gary, lovely to see him. The rules of the Nuzlocke do not apply in BENXT. Disco Gary is a permanent member of the roster, and it's nice to see him. It's so rare to see a crit off a double axe handle. I know, who was the last person who won with a double axe handle? Pretty impressive, isn't it? BTJ, thank you very much for the bits there. Hi Ben and everyone, glad to be able to catch some awesome BENXT before tonight's All-In's Fallout Dynamite. And my god, what a show All In was. Also, let's go Rules Boss. He did it. He did it for you. Up next, Zombie Cheggers versus Senior Joe on BENXT. Get those predictions in now. Who is coming out on top? Zombie Cheggers with the massive upset victory last time. But Joe surely will not let that slide. Let's see how it goes. Hello, why is Lord Brotovich out?
He is anxiously awaiting the arrival of his opponent. There he is, ready for battle.
Oh no, Samoa Joe attacking. LB's like, you know what, I'm going back to catering. Never mind. Joe with that metallic arm. Is this just a brawl? What is this? This may not be a match, everyone. This is just a brawl now. Okay, no predictions. This is just a brawl. These two are going to fight until someone gets knocked out. This isn't the main event, is it? No, it's not. I was going to say, what a way to end a show. Just a brawl. Well, channel points will be refunded momentarily. The prediction will be cancelled because Senior Joe has attacked Zombie Cheggers before the bell, which means that this is now officially a brawl. It is not a match. First person to be hit with, I think, a fairly significant move when their health is low will be the loser, I think. So, Joe now just waiting, though. Oh, hi, Pips. You've come back.
I gotta tell you, nostalgia is hitting me hard tonight. It feels great to be back here in NXT.
BENXT. Byron, come on, man. Right, they're now both in the ring. Joe, though, he had a long time to wait for that. Immediately into the cross arm breaker off several right hands with the metallic arm of all things. And there's no tap out, of course, because this is a brawl, so it's literally just knockout. It is a valid question. Can Joe beat a zombie? We'll see. Cheggers is now back in charge, splashing the corner. Oh, and the one-armed power slam as well. Pretty impressive. I think it's pretty obvious Cheggers needs a bionic limb to balance out the feud. You know, that's a fair point. That is something to consider, isn't it? Joe sent into the corner. The zombie following up, twists him round. What's he doing here? Oh, he wrenches that fleshy organic arm around the rope there and tries to snap that off. Garrotting Senior Joe on the bottom rope. Cheggers going up to the second rope now. What's he looking to do? He's beckoning, which of course means that Joe is compelled to get to the top rope, and that's a diving elbow. Of course, we've seen someone just lose a championship opportunity off a double axe handle. So it's a dangerous move to be taken seriously. Oh, and the powerbomb off that as well. Joe still looking to press the advantage. Of course, this is all Joe's doing. Cheggers was setting up for a match against Lord Brotovich, which was interrupted by an irate Senior Joe. Oh my goodness, who just nearly just about takes off Zombie Cheggers' rotting head. Oh, that's horrible. With that metallic arm. Runs all the way across the ring. Elbow and then the enziguri. Classic Senior Joe there. Joe now has his finisher. Could we be about to see the Muscle Buster? I don't think we've seen Joe do that as yet. Joe going up top. Elbow drop to where the heart was once within Zombie Cheggers. Keith Notwin. Very good. And into the Coquina clutch there. Senior Joe just trying to choke the life out of Zombie Cheggers again. And he's tapped out, but there's no submission. It's a brawl. This match has to continue. Cheggers gave up, but he's rolled out the way. Oh, and immediately gets dropped again. Oh, by these massive right hands, Joe, and then a power slam as well. And I think that's going to do it. I think Joe got what he came for. He got his pound of flesh. Poor Cheggers. Never really stood a chance there. It wasn't Joe quite getting his win back from last week, but I think he made a bit of a statement, didn't he? By just smashing Keith Chegwin apart. I can never explain this to anyone. Why is a large Samoan man with a robot arm beating up the Hulk? I don't know what to say. Did Lord B move up or down the rankings for that one? Another good question. I genuinely don't know. Well, Joe beat the crap out of him. Hopefully those channel points have now been refunded to you. Fingers crossed. And we march ever closer to BENXT Gravy Bay. But we've got a main event first. Ben Potter and Peter Austin, Team Redundant, who, of course, beat the incumbent BENXT Tag Champions last week on BENXT, take on the makeshift team of Dr. Anal Hill and Danny DeVito. Not sure why, but we do get a nice selection of music, assuming that there are, in fact, songs or entrances that we can play the songs in. Up next on BENXT. Predictions should be coming your way momentarily. Get ready to wager those channel points. Is there going to be shenanigans in the entrances, before the entrances, or after the match, or during the match? We'll have to see if we actually get to listen to these amazing themes here. Get those predictions in. We're underway now. Oh. Oh no! Of course, the Mod Squad jump. Team Redundant before they can even get to the ring. Mod Squad absolutely humiliated last week. Mr. Black in particular, who of course that one time did lose to Gollum. Unable to break up the pinfall despite trying several times. And now Team Redundant, I think they're still going to go for it. They're still going to attempt this match against the makeshift team of Dr. Anal Hill and Danny DeVito. Ben will be starting this match for Team Redundant. They have taken a significant amount of damage, actually a surprising amount of damage. I don't know where Ben was going, but Dr. Anal Hill makes him pay immediately with that leg sweep. Dropping Ben Potter, no relation. In comes Danny DeVito. We've not seen much of Danny DeVito since he managed to put his hair and clothing back on. Running splash from Danny DeVito to a prone Potter. And now going to work on the arm and the knee, because, of course, what is the knee if not the knee of the arm? Hello? What is the elbow if not the knee of the arm? That's it. I got there eventually. Here comes Dr. Anal Hill. Ben will probably be looking to make a tag soon. Leg drop from the Curator. I spent a good amount of time with the Curator over the weekend. Did another playthrough of Devil in Me. The Murder Hotel one with H.H. Holmes. Love that game. It's brilliant. And Ben finally able to get a counter in here. Springboard, leg drop. Oh, they sort of just bounced off the Curator. Not really sure what happened there. Into the cover. Surely not. Counter 2 though, somehow. I think maybe he crushed something significant of the Curators there, but the Curator just a little bit faster than Ben. Able to get these strikes going before Ben was able to press the advantage. And now, look at these sort of rabbit punches to the stomach of Ben. No relation. And Ben's so close to his tag partner, but unable to make the tag unless perhaps he can capitalise on this counter. Again, he takes just a little bit too long, but he sends the Curator into his friendly corner, and in comes Peter Austin. The tag has been made, and we saw this last time. Very pretty. Yes. Can we get another twirl? Yes, we can. Lovely stuff. Why is there a Kurt Angle sign in the crowd is my question. Not really sure what that was. Don't know if you saw that. I did. Peter now the legal participant for Team Redundant. The Curator used to tagging with Silas the Dog Boy, of course. He's sort of going it alone here. I don't know what Silas makes of this. Perhaps he sat backstage, you know, with a collar on. Beautiful Falcon Arrow there from Ben Potter, who is now the legal man after Peter Austin tagged him in. Curator looking to make a tag. Bit of confusion there from Team Redundant. They can't afford to make these mistakes. And in comes Danny DeVito. Ben taking just a bit too long. But, oh no, Ben was paying attention. Immediately able to jump on with the Luthez press and raining down those right hands as Ben Potter lifts Danny DeVito to his feet. Ben ducks under. Beautiful. Chokeslam, apparently. Didn't really look like a chokeslam to me, but Ben seemed to enjoy it, so that's nice. Misses with that move, and now Danny... this fucking ref. Danny's going to take advantage. We believe the referee is in the way. And Ben able to make the diving tag as Danny takes a moment to enjoy himself. And Peter with those quick kicks and quick strikes. Beautiful takedown from Peter Austin, who is now doing... He's now doing something. Drop kick, I think. Can't really see it. Surely there's a setting to make the referee invisible. And the Curator takes advantage. I don't know why the ref has allowed that to happen. That is not okay. Rules Boss will be watching from backstage, shaking his head and tutting, because that is not part of the rules. Backbreaker with added pressure from Danny DeVito to Peter Austin.
Stomping right onto the arm.
Danny, knee strike to Peter. And you've got to bear in mind is that although these two, that being Danny DeVito and Dr. Anal Hill, are unproven as a tag team, they are accomplished wrestlers in their own right. Dr. Anal Hill is a tag team specialist, lest we forget, into the cover. Oh, and he's got his legs up on the ropes. The referee caught that, though. Not even a counter. One. And Peter uses some sort of key blast to drop Dr. Anal Hill. And in comes Ben again. Ben very close to his signature, but he's just a bit too slow again on those strikes. A poor matchup for for Ben there as he goes up against Dr. Raynal Hill, who's just a little bit faster than him in the right ways. Dr. Hill grabs Ben. Sends Ben into enemy territory. Tag. In comes Danny DeVito once again. Danny. Oh, just about lifts him up into a... Oh no, oh my goodness, an assisted tombstone pile driver. That is not going to be good for Team Redundant as Ben desperately needs to get moving in this match. But Danny there with the running, rolling neck snap. And Danny now actually has his finisher. I didn't even spot that down there in the bottom right. But Ben says no. Ben has stolen the finisher. And this is why these guys are number one contenders for the tag titles. Ben able to counter Danny DeVito's finisher. Dr. Raynal Hill, of course, not able. Oh, beautiful brainbuster there. Dr. Raynal Hill not able to come into this match to break it up. He's already done that. So this is Team Redundant's to lose. Peter, beautiful spinning DDT. What's he doing? Oh, Peter took his eye off the ball. Dr. Raynal Hill able to make the tag. Completely no-sells that dropkick for some reason. You wouldn't see that happening in BENXT. Hill puts Peter in the corner. And a boot. Oh, that looked like it was directly to the groin. And now choking the life out of Peter Austin. Dr. Hill on the apron. Springboard. Elbow drop. Beautiful. Perfect placement. Dr. Raynal Hill now has his signature. Into the cover. Oh, and that's a kick out at 2. And I think Ben actually came in to break that up. He was too slow. But it does mean that Ben's now not able to come and break this up. That is Dr. Raynal Hill's finisher. Dr. Raynal Hill could actually win this right here. Oh, and a kick out at 2.5. I really thought that was it for Peter. But Dr. Hill has his finisher. He's not using it for some reason. He has tagged out. That would have been the perfect time to hit his finisher on Peter Austin. And Ben would not have been able to come in to break up that pin, of course. Peter leaps back to his feet. Boot to the stomach of Danny DeVito. Looks like he's going to try and roll him up here. Peter looking for the quick win. Kick out from Danny. Peter, probably the fastest man in this match. Sends Danny into the ropes. Leaping. Leg scissors. Takedown. Is that what that is? I forgot. Into the cover again. Kick out at 1 by Danny DeVito.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Peter lifts Danny back to his feet. Sends Danny into the corner. And in comes Ben once again. Ben has his signature. Ben has a finisher. Beautiful tag team offense there from Team Redundant. And what is Ben looking to do here? Danny's got straight back to his feet. And he's, for some reason, he's turned his attention to Peter Austin, who's running the ropes now, but immediately manages to change direction and grab Ben. And now Dr. Raynal Hill is in. Dr. Hill has a finisher. Ben has a finisher. And Dr. Raynal Hill, again, just that bit faster, trying to choke the life out of Ben. This is not good. I think Peter may need to come in and help out here. Hey, he does so. That is a timely breakup for Team Redundant. Peter was watching and waiting. And this match continues. Ben is not in good shape. He is very hurt indeed. He needs to capitalize now while Danny DeVito's out of the ring. But Dr. Raynal Hill is too busy attacking Peter Austin on the outside. Ben probably shouldn't follow him out there. No, that's a bad time to do it, Ben. But thankfully, Dr. Raynal Hill... Oh, that is unfortunate. A little bit of physics wizardry there. Hill goes up top. And what is Dr. Hill going to try and do now? Ben is rolling towards him. Peter unable to come and break this up. Massive axe handle. Drops Ben. And just wrenching that arm back. Oh, and he's really locking it. Oh, my goodness me, that was horrible. Ben's really hurt. He rolls out. Probably a good idea. But Dr. Hill's right there. And he's got another signature. Oh, he's got another finisher. This is not good. Ben is really, really hurt in this match. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this one, but he somehow managed to escape. And Dr. Hill has his signature and his finisher, and I don't think Ben's going to be able to do anything. He's taken an absolute battering here. Beautiful. Drops Ben directly in front of his partner. Peter unable to break this up, and I fear that may be it. And Dr. Hill has proven why he is one of the best in the tag division, even if he does not have Silas the Dog Boy in his corner. Team Redundant face an unfortunate and unexpected roadblock en route to BENXT Gravy Bay. Of course, we cannot discount the efforts of Danny DeVito in that match, but Dr. Raynil Hill, again, an impressive showing as we move ahead with BENXT. I believe now we're going on to Gravy Bay. Let's see what awaits us on our next BENXT pay-per-view. Why did both of us gain 25 momentum? I think because that was a rivalry match. So I think the hope was that Team Redundant would win because the computer paired them up against two people who aren't even in a tag team. Didn't matter in the end. But if Team Redundant won, I believe the Mod Squad probably would have come out and attacked them or something like that. Anyway, we didn't even get to that point. So Mod Squad get a little boost in momentum in this feud. We move on. It's time. BENXT Gravy Bay. Barbara challenges for the Wide Championship. Miller no holds barred against Gollum. Blast takes on Beggy Mops. Mr. Black and Trailing Badge of the Mod Squad defend the tag titles against Ben Potter and Peter Austin. Senior Joe takes on Zombie Cheggers. Brian Michael Bendis challenges Rules Boss. And in the main event, Barbara Piss from 2K24 challenges Pippa the Cat for the BENXT Women's title. We could end up with the Barbaras being on top at the end of tonight. Double Barbara. Now, of course, what we want to do is go through these and make them a bit more exciting because this is, of course, a pay-per-view. So we need to go a bit crazy, I think. A bit crazy with the matches. How about a Hell in a Cell match? Yes. For the Wide Championship. Where is it? There we are. We have to have Brian Butterfield on the card. You are right. I'll probably get rid of Blast versus Beggy Mops because I'm not really sure why they're wrestling. We'll do something fun with them. These two can just have a tag team match. That's fine. Joe Cheggers. Gotta be a bit more exciting than that. And you guys can fight in a... God, those matches go on and on. Casket and ambulance matches go on forever. Can we do a 2 out of 3 falls match? Maybe a falls count anywhere. Yes. That's done. These two can just have a normal match, I believe. Those two can have a normal match. Right, so we need to edit this match. Customize match. Let's make it a... Trying to think of something silly. Can we do more than one person in an underground match? I don't think we can. Maybe we do an underground match. No. No. We need to customize the match. Underground. Underground? Where is it? I've gone past it. Have I? I can't see it. Where is it? There. It's right there. Yes. And then we need to change these guys. Brian versus Beggy Mops. Yes. There we are. Why is it all at spring break in now? I'm confused. Right, so Gravy Bay is the venue, but these custom like backgrounds, you can't really, you can change them, but there's not a lot of versatility. So I chose the one that was the closest to a beach theme, which is NXT Spring Breaking. Right, so that's our card now. We've got it. Do an underground match followed by an overground match, then a wombling free match. Brian versus Gary so we can see his actual entrance. You know what? Fair. Yeah, I like that. Let's go in and change that quickly. Emma the Bear title shot. Yes, and EE Tim as well, but we've already got the wide title on the line, and I want to see that rivalry concluded. So maybe the next couple of episodes of BENXT, EE Tim challenges, and then Emma challenges. And that's how we'll do that. So we can keep, so we don't get it all tangled up, you know? Customize participants. Oh god, really? Do I have to? No. I want to change that one. So we'll make this one Disco Gary. And this one Brian. There we go. They need to bring back the weird mud match stipulation so we can have a gravy match. That will be too sexy to see Brian Butterfield in gravy. Okay, so confirmed. All the HUDs disappeared, so I don't know what I'm actually doing, but I assume I want to press that. We have got Barbara Piss versus Grimace for the Wide Championship in Hell in a Cell. Simon Miller versus Golem in a no-holds-barred match. Brian Butterfield takes on Disco Gary in an underground match. The Mod Squad defend against Team Redundant in just a normal tag team match. Senior Joe takes on Zombie Cheggers Falls Count Anywhere. Brian Michael Bendis challenges for the BENXT Men's Championship, and in the main event, Barbara Piss 2K24 challenges Pippa the Cat for her BENXT Women's Championship. You better get ready, Pippa, because this Barbara don't fuck about, as opposed to this Barbara, which we have seen actively does fuck about. So, here we go. Up first, Barbara desperately tries to finally get her hands on gold in BENXT. Barbara takes on Grimace in Hell in a Cell for the BENXT Wide Championship right now. Predictions coming your way momentarily. Well. Well, thank you, Drinks Fairy. Two fisting drinks over here on a Wednesday night. Lunatic!
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the NXT
BENXT.
Worldwide Championship.
Here we go. Here we go. Get those salutes in the sky, everybody. I want to see them.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one. And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands. She says she's the top woman in the division. Tonight is her chance to prove it.
Oh, Barbara's shirt's gone. For crying out loud. Bit more work for us to do after this is done. The thing is, it's really difficult to know what works and what doesn't work until you actually get them in.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
Until you get them making an entrance. Because you go into the editor and you can see the shirt is there.
Champion has never looked more dominant.
But then it doesn't show up, which is great. Are the tattoos gone too? Oh no, are the tattoos gone? Surely not. I don't want to have to put all the tattoos on again. I didn't look close enough.
She's been a great champion thus far, but she is facing tough competition.
Alright, Grimace. Big test for both of these two. No tattoos. Oh shit. BENXT, BENXT, BENXT. Oh, we've got... No wonder she's depowered. She's got no tattoos on her.
Introducing the challenger. From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Funky Gal.
She's had laser removal for her tattoos. She looks wrong. It's not right. Nothing is right there.
Mount Olympus, the NXT Worldwide Champion.
Such a wide belt. Such a wide belt. Man, I think we're just going to have to put people in and just see if we can spot if there's anything wrong with them and then one by one fix them. Thanks, 2K. You really did it. You really made it hard. Here we go. The Gravy Bay Stadium. That's what it's called. Oh yes, Gravy Bay. And I hope you're ready because this is our view. It's through the cage.
That it's highly coveted. Well, my sources sent me a VHS tape of this title's greatest matches, and there were some all-time classics. Really? Okay, can I borrow that tape, Corey? Absolutely not.
Hang on, everyone. We'll get a good view in a second. This is my first time operating a drone.
What a splash! Oh, she has her right where she
There we are.
wants her.
This is our angle. No referee in the way this time. We've got a female ref, which is nice.
She gets bounced into
Grimace
the corner.
sends Barbara into the corner. Grimace now. Elbow strikes.
Back elbow.
And Barbara Pierce flops to that slimy gravy floor as Grimace goes up top. Beckons for Barbara to make her way back to her feet.
From the top.
And we see the champion fly. Double axe handle Shisha Pinner right now. We've seen championships defended off that move.
Assault in any way.
Oh, and just this
Pushed around.
gorilla press here. The power on display. Oh my goodness me.
Showing of authority, no two ways about it.
I did make this Barbara myself, yeah. Fortunately though, I'm very familiar with how to do Barbara's tattoos, so it shouldn't take me very long. I've done them countless times now. But I do worry about the rest of the roster and what horrors await us as we discover more things that have fucking broken.
Gets lifted into position.
Oh, poor Barbie. It's not going well for her so far as Grimace dumps her over the top rope. It really looked quite promising for Barbara after her victory last week on BENXT, but Grimace is really off to the races here, and Barbara has, I don't think, got any offense in at all.
Now she's doing an excellent job executing her vision.
Boots to Barbie. Stamp to the arm of Barbie.
She heads out to the floor.
Now, of course, a reminder that there is more Barbie coming your way this week as we return to Dark Souls tomorrow morning. The bus leaves at 11 a.m, so make sure you're there. We're going to a spooky undead realm. Please bring a torch. It's really dark there. Grimace goes up top. Oh, it's decided to change camera angles to one that's worse. Thank you, 2K. Really helpful. Massive diving splash into the cover. Surely not already. Barbie's not even got moving.
A kick out, and you can
Kick out at one from Barbara Pierce, but Grimace does have her signature.
two count at this
And
juncture.
this might be a legitimate squash match here.
Oh, that is some impressive strength.
Oh no, Barbara planted. That's Grimace's signature. She's going for the finisher straight away. This might just be a straight up squash. No, Grimace, please. We brought the Hell in a Cell all the way here. You can't just kill her in like 2 minutes. It took us ages to put up the Hell in a Cell. Oh, Barbara Pierce, no.
The champ stays the champ.
That is domination like I've never seen it. Outside of various wrestlers accidentally being assigned the category of giant, I don't think we've seen a squash like that.
She just made a statement with this defense. She will fight tooth and nail.
I don't know what's wrong. Is our Barbara broken?
Her waist.
Have we got a broken Barbara? Oh, by the way, you know that that highlight I put out from last week? You may have seen it, a short on YouTube and an Instagram reel about 2K25 being broken with the Chavo stuff and all the crashing the game and things. For some reason, TikTok didn't like that. I think it might be because I said fuck loads. I did censor the F word, but they held it in review and they didn't let me release it. So there's only two things that TikTok have held back. It's me attempting to hurt the baby, Lou, from Death Stranding 2, which is, I suppose, understandable. And that, because apparently they're in the pocket of big 2K. pass it on. TikTok is in the pocket of big 2K. Try and say that 5 times fast. Well, Barbara's absolutely buggered, I suppose. She's washed. There's just no way. How does she come back from that? Does she form a tag team with Barbara Piss 24? Maybe that's her only hope, because we could see. We nearly saw it with Disco Gary last week on BENXT, or earlier this week on BENXT. Barbara Piss 24 could debut with a championship victory, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see. My stream froze at, I think it's because I said, just really good timing. Oh God, please don't crash. Internet, please don't crash. We're going to fix Barbara. It's because she didn't have her tattoos. It's because she didn't have her tattoos. I'm going to put Barbara's tattoos on, and I'm going to make sure that Barbara Piss 24 has her tattoos, right? Then I'm going to go see EE Tim and tell him that he's got to face Grimace on BENXT next week. And see if he's okay with that. I don't think he will be, quite frankly. Totally out of time. Barbara, that's who we're looking for. There we are. Look, she's got her tattoos there, but nowhere else. Has Barbara 24 been nerfed to join on an even level? No, because Barbara's on BENXT get the appropriate boost, which makes it even more shocking. This Barbara is rated like 87. Everyone else is rated 75, and she can't do anything. She can't win. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Need to fix her shirt as well. Why is that attire just there on its own? Go away. Oh no, not again! I thought they fixed it! Oh no! They lied to us! Quick boot up, here comes the pain, no one will notice. Right, so I won't delete that. I'll see if I can edit her tattoos. If not, we're just going to have to go with the tattoo-free Barbara. And that will be our in-universe, our lore excuse as to why she doesn't win anything. It's because, well, God thought she was too powerful and he took away her tattoos. Okay, well, this appears to be working at least. Why does she just have a mystery second attire that doesn't do anything? Whatever. Oh God, I thought it froze there again. Lettering. Lettering. Rule beyond. Yeah, that's what I want my tattoo to say. Forgive. And I believe that's the correct... Oh my God. Can we move up, please? The camera options in this game are bad. There's no good angle. Right. Image placement. Again, I think it's about there. Let's go with that size. Color. Block. I think we slightly lower the opacity so it looks like a real tattoo instead of just a bit of paint. There we go. And left arm is that one. That's 69. We know that one. This game is going to explode soon, isn't it? Yeah, if we keep adding wrestlers, it definitely... it absolutely will explode, yeah. Which is the font? It might be that one. Image placement. Yeah, sure. Let's just go with that. These tattoos have a weird habit of the further around you move them, the more they do that stuff. They sort of blend away, which is not what you want, really. Color again. Yes. Opacity. Lower that slightly. There we go. Then we just need a 420 on the other side, and we're sorted. You know, I thought we'd done. I thought we were done forever. This is the first time in any of the wrestling games I've ever streamed where we've had to go back in to put Barbara's tattoos on. You set them at the start, and that's it. We're done. 420. Blaze it. Image placement. I'd like to move that around somewhere I can see it, please, ideally. Whoop. There we go. Color. Green. Yeah. Here we go. We're nearly done. I've never been to Opera City. Is it nice? Well, it's either really bright or it's kind of hard to see. Right, now we'll see if the Forgive tattoo's in the right place when we save it here. Yes, very nice. I'm gonna save it now so the tattoos are done. And then we'll go back in and see if we can reapply the shirt or if that will break it. Gives me an option to upload it. I'm not going to upload it. No one wants this, Barbara. She's faulty. She's broken. Wee 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 wee. Oh, it's taking a while. That's a lot of Barbara to save. Okay, thank God. I thought something was wrong there. Never know with this game. Okay. Cross your fingers, everyone. Oh, well, it's there, isn't it? So what's the problem? Maybe we just add it again. Na, 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 na. Oh yeah, I forgot that it says her established 2018 on the back. You never see it in the entrance, but it is there. Add new image. Ooh, crunching. Custom images. Oh, look at all these amazing images we've got from all our created wrestlers. Becky Mop's face, God. Horrible. Limp Bizkit. Bobby Babalooni. Love it. There it is. Image placement. Of course, this was back in the day designed by Danji's Designs. There we go. Lovely. Put that back where it was. So I'm not going to touch her second attire because the game hates that. I won't go near that. Can I set this as the casual attire? Remove. Oh God, I shouldn't be doing this, should I? Set referee? No. No. Remove referee. Remove manager. Here we go. This may be why it was so cross. Casual attire. Manager, referee. Sure, why not? That's fine. Her arm tattoos are on there. Are they not? Oh God, no, I didn't. Oh fuck, I didn't copy it across. For God's sake, good point. That's my bad. I'm silly. Copy attire, paste it. We're going to have to put it back on. We're going to have to put it back on. I'm sorry. This won't take long. Clothing. Upper body. Tops. Sleeveless. Which one of these do we want? Why has it gone under her? Oh my God, why has it gone under? Sure, maybe that one? Some of them are going underneath, which is not what we want at all. Why is that even an option? Don't do that. For God's sake. I just want a shirt. Is that it? That's the... Sure, that's fine. It's not the same one as last time, but if it works, it works. I know my DualSense is low. This is one with a stomach design, which of course you don't see very often, but it's there, and it will hopefully work. Now we just need to match the color. There we are. Right, it's done. Okay, right, now we're good, everybody. We've done it. Save it for universe mode. Do not upload it. Please save. Please save. Please save. Plug my controller into charge. Right, one thing I am curious about is the Barbara 24 that I downloaded. I just want to have a look. I'm just going to have a look. Oh no, it's another one without tattoo. Oh, for God's sake, this fucking game. Oh, it makes me so cross, man. Oh, God's sake. Why? I didn't want to have to do this twice. The entrance looks like it has tats. They both look like they have tats, and until you do it, until you go in there and then they're gone. These fucking... God, why did they break it so bad? It's making me so warm. I'm really warm now. Speedrun this now. Absolute silence for the speedrun. That's the fucking font I selected a second ago, 2K. How did you break that? Okay. I'm not going to do her tattoo for her entrance. I'm just going to do the tattoos for here now. I'm interested to see what Ben does when we start a new Babs match and all the tattoos are gone again. I'll throw my PS5 out the window, I think, at that point. I'm at my fucking wit's end. Why do they make it so hard for me to use the things that they made for me? Why would they do this? Okay, we've got to lower the opacity. Sure, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's it. That's our Barbara. No, she doesn't have tattoos on her entrance. Yes, I know. Yes, that's fine. Do not upload her. Don't do it. Right, I'm going to go see EE Tim very quickly, and then we're coming back and we're going to crack on with this card. Please get ready to wager your channel points. I'm sorry that took longer than expected. It's not my fault. Blame the people who broke the game, not me. It's time to crack on. It's time to crack on. It's time to crack on. Troweling Badger, are you ready with that prediction, my friend? Prediction's coming your way. In just a second, Simon Miller takes on Gollum no holds barred, which means, of course, that they can use weapons. And we'll have to see what happens. Simon Miller, not really able to get much offense in this rivalry so far. And this is the payoff here at Gravy Bay. We've had one match so far that was an absolute squash. Are we going to have a second squash? Fingers crossed. We do not. We want to see an actual match. Simon Miller takes on Gollum right now on BENXT Gravy Bay.
The WWE Universe just exploded! Why?
Is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 225 pounds. Simon Miller!
Guys, this match has the potential to completely change the WWE landscape, and it's because of this level of talent involved.
The people have been watching this feud. They know that backing Miller might be a bit of a risk in this one. A very nice 69% of people backing Gollum with his really long entrance. Does he actually get his fog this time? Let's find out. Have we sprung for the fog costs? Oh, it doesn't look like we have. He's going to teleport in again. That's so weird. I don't know why that's not working. In fact, is that something else they've broken? Do the fog machines not work in the entrances now? There's no fog at the beach. Hey man, let me tell you, I was actually at Real Life Gravy Bay over the weekend just gone. And there was fog at the beach. Where I am now, about 20 minutes away from the beach, beautiful sunshine. I had to put on sun cream to make sure I wouldn't get burned. Gollum, of course, doing this because the floor's so hot he can't touch it for too long. Went to the beach. Foggy. It was actually raining at the beach. That's Britain for you. Love it. Gollum, Miller. One-on-one, BENXT Gravy Bay. We are underway. Oh, it looked like Simon Miller was going for a big chop there. Gollum says no. Belly-to-belly suplex immediately into the cover. And it's all over. Simon Miller's gone. Kick out at one, of course. Still a little while to go. Gollum with that beautiful springboard moonsault. Bit optimistic. Completely missed every single person. And now Simon with Gollum up on top. Oh my god, and that shattered all of his tiny little bones. Gollum, of course, the bones of a hummingbird, hollow. He can't take much offense like that, and Simon Miller knows it. He googled birds. He knows what birds have, and he looked at Gollum and he thought, you're a bird. Oh, just tossing Gollum around.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Got the fiend lighting, I see. Actually, we've got the gravy lighting. I set all of the lights in this arena to brown. Miller raining down those right hands. Oh, and just showing off doing it. I mean, I'm not really sure that's an actual push-up, Simon. Not quite as impressive as I think he was hoping it would be. Big stamp to the back of Gollum into the cover. Kick out at one. Gollum still very much in this fight. Big chop from Simon. Another one, and then a big overhand chop as well. Locks up Gollum. Lifts up Gollum. Potentially looking to dump him into this corner here. He does so. Face first goes Gollum. His head crumpling like a Coke can. Lifted up by Miller. Not done yet. Tosses him again. And now where is Simon going? Perhaps remembering that this is in fact a no-holds-barred match and introduces a kendo stick. Oh my god. That's a shattered ankle. That's a shattered ankle. Gollum's had enough. But Miller now hoists up Gollum. Beautiful Samoan drop. Yes, Samoan drop there from Simon Miller. Another squash match. We don't want to see it. We'd rather see something else. Into the cover immediately. Surely not off that, Simon. It's not going to end like that. You can't finish the match. What? This is a terrible pay-per-view. Simon, you're making the show look awful. Who was the producer for that match? This is a disaster. What's going on tonight? Have we got to be out of the arena by 9? All of the matches are going like 3 minutes long. Miller absolutely dog-walking Gollum. Gollum in full control of this entire rivalry, and Simon Miller just made him look like an absolute punk. This was the victory that Miller wanted, of course, but perhaps not quite what we expected here at BENXT Gravy Bay. We wanted some 5-star classics potentially tonight. But it simply hasn't been permitted. News. Simon Miller defeated Gollum on the big stage after an intense back and forth for weeks and has earned a higher placement in championship rankings. Expect to see this superstar in the championship picture soon. Well, good for Simon, I suppose. Bad for Gollum. Ben, have you shown, or do you know if Simon has seen this? If Simon has seen this, Simon? No, but I could send him a text right now. We'll do it in real time. How's this? Simon. Hey, man. Hope you're well. Just wanted to let you know that you were victorious over Gollum in the WWE 2K25 series. Oh no, I said stop. I said series and oh god, and then Siri woke up. Over Gollum in the WWE 2K25 S word. I'm streaming, and then I'll take a photo of this. There we are. Photo taken. Hey man, oh god, I misspelled your. That's embarrassing. You're well. Just wanted to let you know that you were victorious over Gollum in the WWE 2K25 series. I'm streaming. Send. Right, I have now texted that to Simon Miller. So there, Simon is a BT now. No! Come on, Andy. You can't do that to me. Don't bring Kojima's bollocks into my wrestling. This is a safe space. It's been a harrowing week. Monday we had to walk for ages and drive a stupid car. Tuesday 2 of our Pokémon died. This is my safe space. You can't bring Kojima in here. I didn't show him. I didn't take a photo of the match rating. He doesn't need to know. He simply doesn't need to know that information. Okay, let's move on. Brian Butterfield, in his home turf of Gravy Bay, takes on Disco Gary, recently deceased. By the way, we have made a creative decision that Disco Gary, having, of course, just passed, has the last post remixed into his disco entrance music. But from next week, Disco Gary lives again in BENXT. He will no longer be associated with death. He will be Disco Gary only, and he will have disco music, and we will love him, and he will be a part of our roster, and he's not dead anymore. But this week he is absolutely dead, so we have to bear that in mind. Brian Butterfield takes on Disco Gary in an underground match on BENXT Gravy Bay. Underground match, if you're not familiar. I think we've done one already. There's no pinfall. This is knockout or submission only. So here we go. Get your predictions in. Butterfield on home turf. Let's go. We get to hear Brian's music as well, which is excellent.
This must be Brian Butterfield 6 months ago before starting my diet.
If I were one of those spectators at ringside, I'd watch out. This guy may launch his opponent tonight. If you ask me,
But just look at me now. I feel like a new man, thanks to the Butterfield diet.
Kosher, birthday pie, pints of cream, pork cylinders, potato grid, artificial bacon, large mac, sandwich casserole, chocolate quail's eggs, garlic pudding, fluffy ruff, hoisin crispy pasta pillow, bon 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 bon, quiches Lorraine.
Not gonna lie, I am very sad that they aren't members of BENXT around on the outside. But anyway, here's Disco Gary.
His strength is so versatile in this match. And he always possesses that knockout power in any situation. Yeah, this kind of power in an underground match is game-changing. Every strike and grapple is just that much more devastating with this man's strength. I don't know, guys. He may just be unbeatable in the underground. A very high-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it.
I still maintain that although we haven't gotten the Hill theme in front of Supermassive, we can absolutely get that theme in front of Brian. That's a good point. Maybe we should send that to Brian.
No counts, no
Okay,
pinfalls,
underground
no
match. Those are the
presence to hear
rules.
someone quit or to stop the fight. The underground does not show any mercy.
Here we go. An exhibition match tonight at Gravy Bay. Brian, of course, in his home turf.
Contest is an NXT
Big height difference.
Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from London, England, weighing in at 309 pounds, Brian Butler Reed.
Brian Butler something.
From Tokyo, Japan, weighing in
Them slamming the ring. He is not a giant, no. He's gigantic, but he's not a giant.
These two fighters are getting ready to settle things in this underground match. A battle
Slam that ring, everyone.
for some of the most heated
This will help. Disco Gary immediately dropping Brian Butterfield. Oh my god, he's trying to kill him. Oh no, we've got to stop this match right here. I think Disco Gary is trying to crush the skull of Brian Butterfield, and that's where all of his best business ideas are. Brian says, no, that's where all of my best business ideas are. Get off my skull. And he takes down Disco Gary. Disco Gary would love to get a victory tonight over, although not a champion, certainly the incumbent favourite here in Gravy Bay. It's rare that we have any of the wrestlers, whoa, teetering on the edge. Oh my goodness, a counter from Disco Gary sends Brian Butterfield catapulting into Gravy Bay there on the outside, taking out several of the people as well who were standing on the edge of the ring. I was going to say it's rare that we have a wrestler who's actually in their hometown. Brian Butterfield is here in Gravy Bay. And it would appear that those wrestlers at ringside are maybe ghosts. They appeared to pass through the two participants in this match, which is, I don't think, it defies several laws.
Escape and a takedown.
These two need to get it back in the ring. It's the only place this match can end, of course.
Running leg drop. And his constant attack has him floundering.
He could really use some well-timed offense here.
What's happening? Help! I'm covered in wires. I don't understand. Why have I got so many wires here? Get off me, wires! I'm under attack. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine now. Right, these two are still outside of the ring. Disco Gary going to work on the leg of Brian Butterfield. Brian Butterfield somehow has a finisher. Disco Gary getting, you can see, pretty close to his signature. But it appears Disco Gary is not hurt at all. His body is unharmed. Microphone, get out the way. There we are. Brian Butterfield, though, taking a lot of punishment here in Gravy Bay. Thankfully, Brian, of course, knows where local medical facilities are because he is from here. Sidewalk slam. Oh, Brian Butterfield's actually in danger. I forgot that was Disco Gary's signature. Disco Gary now has a finisher. Disco Gary could end this match very, very soon. Oh, he's crushing the head again of Brian Butterfield. He could actually just squish it like a Coke can. We don't want to see this. This is not nice. Thankfully, I believe Brian is able to power out of this. Disco Gary holds all of the cards here. Oh, and I believe Brian's going for the bomb. Surely not. Oh my God, he's hit it. That sit-out power bomb, which Brian, of course, calls the bomb. On the outside, and he locks up Disco Gary in a figure 4 leg lock. Disco is not hurt as yet, not enough to be in danger. Brian definitely in danger. That is special HUD for this type of match, meaning that if Disco Gary, or either participant, I suppose, hits a big move, that being a signature or a finisher perhaps, when their opponent says danger, it means they're absolutely going to win. But Brian has his signature. Oh my God, and he hits his signature on the outside. Now Disco Gary is in danger. Disco Gary, who is fully in control, could potentially be in real trouble here as Brian locks up the fins of Disco Gary in this underground match at Gravy Bay. If Brian can hit... Oh no, that appears to be... That was his finisher, I think. And he's used it, so I believe Disco Gary... Oh no, Disco Gary countered. My mistake. Disco Gary countered. He now has 2 finishers. Massive chokeslam. Disco Gary has his first victory and has defeated Brian Butterfield in Gravy Bay. This was precisely what Disco Gary needed to get rolling in BENXT, and he's done it. Big Gary has risen from the dead indeed. Gary is alive and well in BENXT. And that is the first match of the night that is rated great, which is not a high bar at all. Welcome to BENXT. Disco Gary. Thrilled to have you here. We move on though, because we have a championship match up next. Despite an embarrassing loss last week to a sort of higgledy-piggledy thrown together team, can Team Redundant unseat the, excuse this bias here, lazy tag team championship team of the Mod Squad, who have been a bit work shy in recent times? This is their first defense. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Lord Brotovich is on my side. Team Redundant challenge for the tag team titles next on BENXT Gravy Bay. Predictions coming your way momentarily. Yeah, of course you're on my side, Lord Brotovich. You're on my team. I haven't talked down you or your home nation at all today. Yeah, absolutely, Adam. LB, you best not interfere and rejoin the Mod Squad today. I'll be very cross if you do that. I'm not even sure if that's possible, quite frankly, in this game, but we'll try anyway. I fear I am crossing the threshold. Some of you may have said that it was crossed a while ago, of potentially being slightly too squangled to commentate. But we'll do our best. That's what Wednesday nights are all about. Getting a bit fucking wasted and watching some fake wrestling. But also, I mean, some of you may not have heard this. I talked about it on my Dark Souls stream last Thursday. The night after BENXT, of course. That's how weeks work. I don't know if you know the procession, the order in which days. Anyway. And I had a stress stream after BENXT last week where I thought the stream didn't end. And I was drunk and I was really tired and I was desperately trying to stay awake and commentate and I really wanted to sleep and I thought the stream didn't stop. And that was my stress stream. We'll see if that happens tonight. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Anyway, let's go. Tag team titles on the line. Oh my goodness, overwhelmingly in favor of Team Redundant, but we'll see. It really could go either way here. Let's throw it to Mike Rome. Oh no, we're not. Hang on, and the Mod Squad coming out first. They are. Weird. It's not often you see the champions come out first and no introduction from Mike Rome, the ring announcer, either. Bizarre. Suddenly fog works? Great point. We have only green fog, though. We've only got green fog. It's a bit like when your printer says it's out of cyan. That's what's happening now. Is this even a title match? It said it was. Let's double check, because it definitely said it was a title match before I started fucking around with the card. So if it's not, I feel like for the sake of the rivalry coming to a conclusion, we should make it a title match. Perhaps. Anyway, here are your champions, the Mod Squad. I believe they beat BB and Tina. Lest we forget, 2 teenage girls for the championship. And here come the challenges. I had a low-level stress dream that needed... dream that you pinged me with a new tag team that needed music, and I had no idea who they were, and I was stressed as to if I should ask you who they were and expose myself as a TJ Law illiterate, or just guess what music would work based on pictures alone. Oh man, I don't want you to have stress dreams over making music, man. I'm very sorry that that happened. And you can always ask me. This is a convoluted mess of bollocks nonsense. I'm always happy to clarify where possible. Ben Potter, Peter Austin, potentially challenging for the tag titles. We're not entirely sure yet. Let's see. Can confirm. This is a title match. Mike Rome has now arrived at work. Is he going to do announcements? Yes, he is.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall, and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Convoluted mess of bollocks nonsense t-shirt when? Not soon. I am very excited to hint at the fact that there is new merch coming soon, and I have come to terms with artists and companies to potentially reintroduce some old designs specific to me and bring them back. I'll tell you more hopefully next week. I think that's honestly the most impressive combination of words that were available. Trow, Ling, Bad Gertz. It's good, man. It's good.
As a former tag champ myself, believe me when I say
tag titles on the line. There is the referee who, of course, will be in front of the camera all night. Ben starting it out for Team Redundant. Mr. Black starting it out for the champions. And Ben grabs a hold first, immediately into the corner. Peter tagged in. Peter hops over. Ben, they grab a hold. Oh, they love this move. It's time for the twirly whirly. And give us another twirl, boys. Beautiful. And then just sending Mr. Black flying. Peter Austin, of course, the speedier of the two. Double stomp to the back, or the arm. I wasn't really looking. Peter Austin with the drop kick to the back of Mr. Black. Mr. Black now lifted up by Peter Austin, who sends Mr. Black back in to Team Redundant's corner, and in comes Ben Potter again. The tag team synchronicity of the challengers off to a flying start, quite literally, as Ben zooms in with the shoulder tackle. And Ben beckoning for Mr. Black to get to... Oh no, apparently he doesn't want to do that. He seemingly does not want to do that. Ben running around, he says, you know what, if you're not going to get to your feet, I'll have to come and get you, I suppose. Stamped to the ankle of Mr. Black. Ben back in, and now the referee getting involved. That's not really fair. That's not how we do it. Count of 2 should be much higher, really. I love being on the Mr. Black and Gold brand. Absolutely, Michael Cole. Well said. Elbow drop from Ben. And what's he doing? He's doing a taunt. He's doing that thing that the AI loves to do. Doing a slow taunt. Oh my goodness me. Trailing Badger tagged in and able to hit that big kick as he now locks Ben into, no relation, into a triangle. A very painful submission maneuver. But Ben, we saw him do this before, powering out with a power bomb, no less. And Ben now sending Trailing Badger into team redundant territory. Peter Austin tagged in. What kind of tag team offense can we expect to see here? They're going for the twirly whirly again. If it's good enough for Mr. Black, it's good enough for Trailing Badger. And another big spin. Beautiful. And then they send him flying, crashing down to the mat goes. Trailing Badger. Peter Austin grabs a leg. Whoa, rolling through and just wrenching that hip joint as well. That's going to cause a lot of problems on the lower level of Trailing Badger. Peter, what's he looking to do here? Swinging neck breaker from Peter Austin, who says, you know what, I'm actually pretty tired. Ben, could you take over? Ben comes back in. The powerhouse of the team, no relation. Big chop from Ben, and now just wrenching the leg, continuing to go to work on the leg that Peter Austin worked on again. Tag team synchronicity here. Beautiful crossbody. Somehow takes down Trailing Badger. Not sure why, but while Ben was taking time to taunt, Mr. Black is back in the ring. Ben doesn't know. Mr. Black is there waiting. And massive overhand strike drops Ben to a knee, and another one to the back of the head. Ben gets back to his feet. Mr. Black sends Ben into Mod Squad territory this time. Time for some tag team offense of their own. Ben sent tumbling across the ring. Both of them take a stance. Double shoulder tackle. Drops Potter, no relation. And now Trailing Badger, the submission specialist, locking up the legs of Ben. But let's go of the hold fairly quickly. Now gets Ben to a seated position. Oh, and Ben rolls out of the way of that strike, and then seemingly Ben phasing through that grapple, but Trailing Badger gets him on the second one. Massive German suplex into the bridge. And that's a kick out before the count of 1. Ben sent into Mod Squad territory once again. Counter from Ben this time. He says, I don't want another tag team move, but hang on, Mr. Black with the overhand strike. Referee didn't do a damn fucking thing about it. Excuse my language. Didn't do a damn fucking thing about it. As Ben desperately tries to seek the tag. But Trailing Badger intercepts and he's not able to get past. Went for the rolling neck snap. Ben out of the way. What can Ben do now? Ben has his signature. Manages to miss with that grapple. Much like Mr. Black missed with those kicks last week. And lost to Gollum. And now Trailing Badger continuing the offense. Just washing the face of Ben Potter with that boot, no relation, into the cover. Surely this is not enough. Kick out at 1. Ben has his signature. Trailing Badger has his signature. Mr. Black building towards his, and Peter Austin, quite frankly, not in this match at all so far, really. Dropkick sends Ben tumbling to the outside. And Trailing Badger says, you know what, Peter, you've not done nearly enough. Oh my God! Slingshot DDT onto the apron of the ring. Of course, there's a steel bar that runs along the outside there. You do not want to be sent into that. Mr. Black continuing this technical expertise on the limbs of Ben Potter, no relation. Ben sent flying on the outside. Up to a count of 5 now. These guys have to a count of 10 to get back in the ring. 6 now. 7. Ben really needs to get back in this ring quickly. Surely we do not want to see this end by count out. A rematch will be in the cards if this ends by a count out, because that is cowardly, really. 9 now. Ben really needs to get back in the ring. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you joking? What a terrible, terrible ending to that match. The Mod Squad retain via the worst possible method. Traveling Badger knew exactly what he was doing, keeping Ben down on the outside. The brown lighting truly working for this shit show of a pay-per-view. Hashtag refund. However, we can be sort of hopeful because in the news segment it says at the bottom, Trailing Badger and Mr. Black emerge victorious against Ben Potter and Peter Austin in this highly anticipated match. The WWE Universe anticipated this matchup would decide the end of their rivalry, but it's clear these superstars are not ready to put this contest to rest. Mod Squad, you best be ready because this is not over. Team Redundant will have their redemption. And equally, we're not done yet. Senior Joe and Zombie Cheggers desperately need to make up the shortfall in this fucking awful pay-per-view. And please give us a match that's better than great. Senior Joe, Zombie Cheggers up next in a Falls Count Anywhere match. For clarity, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that these guys can pin or submit each other anywhere in the arena. They do not need to be in the ring to win. And there's no rules, basically, apart from that. They can hit each other with weapons. They can do all sorts. So that's coming your way in a second. Predictions will be with you momentarily as well. There they are. Who's going to win? Senior Joe, Zombie Cheggers. This pay-per-view sucks. Worst pay-per-view ever. Please don't tell Fraser. Please don't tell Fraser about this pay-per-view. Because he will. He'll make a fucking video about it. And then the egg will be on my face. And I don't want that. God, who could have predicted substituting Bash in Berlin at the last moment for BENXT Gravy Bay would have such dire consequences on the card? We move, though. We move. We're going on. Senior Joe, Zombie Cheggers looking to conclude their rivalry.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 292 pounds.
Terrible looking from the higher ups. Luis.
It's the computer! The El Dude Brothers, thank you very much for the blips. This is the equivalent of the computer from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They constructed to discover the meaning of life, the universe, and everything, and it just came up with 42. I don't know why I'm Douglas Adams splaining to you all. I'm sure you know. But it's out of my hands, guys. It's not me. I didn't do this. I didn't decide this. I just tried to make the matches more interesting by doing no holds barred or Hell in a Cell. What they do in that is beyond me. I can't control it. I have almost lost 30,000 in channel points today. Well, you best bet big and you best bet on the underdog because the underdogs have been winning a lot. Deep Thought said that this is the best pay-per-view. So long and thanks for all the fish, I suppose. I think there's actually an inflatable dolphin at the top there on the stage as part of the set, which is somewhat thematically appropriate, isn't it? Zombie Cheggers looking to score a big win over Senior Joe. Let's put this rivalry to bed. Weapons are allowed. They can submit each other anywhere. They can pin each other anywhere. And immediately it's all over. Zombie Cheggers has done it. He's won. No, he hasn't actually. We're going back and forth in these pinfalls. They look quite silly, really. It's a very complicated sexual maneuver. This is in the Kama Sutra, I believe. Although, really, if you dissect any form of wrestling, you could make similar jokes. Somewhat cowardly of me, or is it in fact brave to make such obvious jokes? Channel predictions coming your way momentarily. Started on 28k, climbed to 37k, now on 24k, a roller coaster of emotions.
This is just nasty.
Hey, Adam, you've still got some channel points. That's the important thing.
And there is no other term for that.
Senior Joe, so far it's been one-way traffic. You can see if I just shimmy slightly. Zombie Checkers has taken a fair bit of damage, but now he's dealing out some damage of his own. Zombie Checkers needs to capitalize on this. Sends Senior Joe into the ropes, and a big boot drops the Samoan submission machine.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And Checkers taking a moment to taunt.
Into harm's way.
Massive overhand slap, and Senior Joe says, that's quite enough. I've got a metallic arm. I'm going to punch a hole right through your rotten torso. Sorry, Checkers. Checkers apparently still has blood in his system as he's busted open on that top rope. That's what that flash of red meant. And Samoa Joe with a full run-up, big boot across the face of Checkers into the cover. Surely it can't be over this quickly. Kick out at 1, says the referee. Joe picks up Chegs. Chegs sent into the corner. Joe. Oh, we've got these. Oh, all with the metallic robotic arm, no less. And Joe now rolls out. Finally, a weapon being introduced to this Falls Count Anywhere match, and it's a stick again. We've seen a stick already. And Joe says, you know what? Actually, that's enough. I've hit you with enough of those. Here's a pin. And a kick out at 1. I don't really know what Joe was thinking. A wrestler of his stature, of his experience, should probably know better than that. Ducks behind, massive German suplex, and the release as well. If there was a bit more distance, Checkers probably would have flopped all the way across the ring. But not quite. And into a Walls of Jericho here, or a full Boston Crab. You want to get serious about this? Oh wow, I have just seen, and I'm sure we are all looking forward to this, that KSI, Prime Energy Bottle, will be coming to 2K25 next week. Yippee! What the hell?
Feel good. Sweet, sweet victory.
Here is your winner.
Checkers was back to his feet before the match was even over.
He's definitely a superstar to watch.
Oh my god, I was really hoping these two would put on a good match. Nobody wants to work tonight. Everybody just wants it over as soon as possible. Lackluster, what's going on? Can we go to the replay on that? Sorry, I just want to see Checkers get back to his feet before the match is even over. What even ended the match? A combination strike into the cover. That may well have been, that was Senior Joe's signature. He wasn't even hurt. And then look at Checkers here. Checkers is up. Checkers is up straight away. What is going on BENXT tonight? Absolute disastrous pay-per-view. BENXT Gravy Bay will go down. Jesus, all the music, hang on. Thank you so much for the raid, Wrestling Takes. Welcome. I hope you've had a lovely stream. I have absolutely no way of explaining what you have tuned into. But welcome. And I'm really sorry because I imagine it's some of yours first time that you're in rage jail for like 10 minutes. So if any of you make it through the 10 minutes, welcome and thank you so much. I hope you had a lovely time. Thank you, Wrestling Takes, for the raid. I hope you've had a lovely evening or afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. This is BENXT. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't really know how to describe what you're about to tune into. This is a custom WWE 2K25 My Universe mode. We've got lots of weird wrestlers. We're doing a pay-per-view right now. That being BENXT Gravy Bay. And all of the matches, as you can see from the star rating, have been crap so far. Senior Joe crushing Zombie Checkers just now. But we do need to move on because we have more matches. We have Brian Michael Bendis, the creator of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Who is Miles Morales again? Like, what's his... Is he Ultimate Spider-Man? He's not, is he? What is that? What Spider-Man is Miles Morales? Does he have a specific moniker? I always forget what it is. Anyway, create a renowned comic book writer, Brian Michael Bendis, challenges Rules Boss for the BENXT Men's Championship. This will, in all likelihood, be the final match of tonight's stream. So get your predictions in and we will continue next week. Ultimate. He is Ultimate. Did I get it right? He was the second Ultimate Spider-Man, but now just Spider-Man. Or Spin to the toddlers. Is that what they've named him? Well, that's sad, isn't it? Right, get your predictions in. Final match of the night. Really hoping this one turns around the star rating because BENXT Gravy Bay has been fucking terrible so far. Brian Michael Bendis challenges Rules Boss for the BENXT Men's Championship right bloody now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Men's Championship.
And here he comes. Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one. And I don't remember the last
I got too silly with the straw.
much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Here he is. Hello, PlayStation Nation himself. It's Brian Michael. It's Brian Michael Bendis. He done Miles Morales. Let's forget. I'm fine. Everything's okay. Brian, looking for some gold in BENXT. Don't know what he's done to deserve this championship match, but the computer has decided that he gets this title match. Rules Boss, of course, we know, is a very, very capable champion indeed. He will be a tough obstacle to overcome. And of course, I always forget he's the Billy in the Bank briefcase holder as well. Not just the champion, but also the briefcase holder. If he loses that championship, he can cash it in immediately to get a rematch. I'm okay. I forget how short the Rules Boss theme is. Right, let's get this match underway, everybody. BENXT Men's Championship on the line. Second match this week for Rules Boss. Defended the title already successfully against Disco Gary, and now he has to fend off Brian Michael Bendis. Yeah, big wave from BMB there. Rules Boss, the incumbent. He knows all of the rules. He knows how to exploit them. And he knows how to stick to them. What will he do tonight? Rules Boss's precious championship. He hands it over to the referee, who obviously displays it to BMB in case he forgot what it looked like. And now he will show it to the camera in case we forgot what it looked like. Brian is ready. Rules Boss is ready. And we are underway here. Oh, Rules Boss immediately ducks under, spins round, went for the DDT, counter from BMB, who saw it coming. Kicks, strikes, rapid offense from Brian Michael Bendis, of course. He is a luchador specialist. If you may have seen that during the WWE 2K25 My Rise streams, where BMB originated. Or this BMB, I should say. And a basement drop kick to the temple and crown. And then a moonsault to Rules Boss. BMB looked like he was in trouble to begin with, but we've seen Rules Boss overcome worse. A little tummy tackle there from BMB. And Rules Boss tumbles to the outside. Oh my god, look at that. The toupee suicida from BMB to Rules Boss. And Rules Boss is down. And then the standing shooting star press. Yes, that's what I thought it was as well. I forgot the name briefly. BMB sends Rules Boss back into the ring. BMB is tired. He has weathered an awful lot this week. This is a big ask for Rules Boss. BNB knows that as well, looking to take advantage. Rules Boss with the counter though, and now Rules Boss is in charge. Bending the arm back of Brian Michael Bendis. How's he going to create comics if his arm doesn't work? Good question. BNB rolls through, and now we see the athleticism of Brian Michael Bendis. I have a Baroque arrangement of the Rules Boss theme that I did back in 2020 to keep myself sane during COVID. It's nice to know that my involvement in this nonsense is now over half a decade old. Bloody hell. Hey, listen. Perhaps if Rules Boss ends up losing his championship, the Baroque arrangement could potentially be introduced to a character reinvention of Rules Boss. We'll see though. BNB takes down Brian. Oh my god, hang on. Are we about to see Rules Boss is really hurt. BNB has his finisher. This is not looking good for Rules Boss, although Rules Boss is back in control now. Manages to take down Brian Michael Bendis, and Rules Boss now has his signature. Remember, Rules Boss has come back from an awful lot in his title defenses in the past. He goes up high. Double axe handle. That's what he won, or defended, I should say, the championship. Oh, and a counter from Brian Michael Bendis. Oh my god, into the pin. Is Brian Michael Bendis about to do the unthinkable here? Rules Boss stumbles back to his feet, completely stunned. Multiple clotheslines, takes down Rules Boss. Could we be about to see the impossible here? Is Brian Michael Bendis about to go to the distance into the cover for the BENXT Men's Championship? Surely not. Brian's done it. Brian Michael Bendis has unseated Rules Boss at Gravy Bay. The title defense earlier this week, just too much for Rules Boss to handle. And we have a brand new world champion as the crowd correctly boos in Gravy Bay. They have seen a non-stop slurry fest tonight on BENXT. Wall-to-wall, horrible matches and horrible winners. I didn't think Brian was going to win it tonight. But he's done it. Hello, PlayStation domination, indeed. A welcome new champion, Brian Michael Bendis, but be aware that Rules Boss has that briefcase, and he will be cashing it in very, very soon indeed. And it may well be a Rules Boss with a slightly different theme as well, a new attitude, ready to go.
I've never been this famous. Ermai 5k bits.
Number 27, thank you very much for the very generous bits. Never been this furious. God. The 3 streams this week sure have been interesting, Ben. I know. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm not in control. I'm totally out of control, quite frankly. BNB unseats Rules Boss as the champion. Christ alive. We have one more match, and I'm so sorry to do this, but it will have to wait until next week. Barbara Piss 2K24 takes on Pippa the Cat for the Women's Championship, with Drinks Ferry in her corner. That's coming your way next week. I am thrilled to say that Simon Miller has actually responded now to my text. He said, haha, that shirt. This is wonderful, dude. Made my day. And damn right. Dude is a cruiserweight at best. Simon Miller thrilled that he won the rivalry against Gollum. So there we are. Happy to confirm that Simon Miller does reply to my texts, and he is now aware of the fact that he is in this game. Right. That's going to do us for tonight. In spite of the absolutely horrendous results and terrible matches, I hope you've enjoyed this card. We'll be back next week, of course, with more BENXT, where hopefully, if I can get my arse in gear and I have enough fucking time, There will be some brand new merch announcements as well, which I'm hoping you'll be excited or interested in, potentially. Certainly, at the very least, I can promise that I will be live tomorrow at 11 AM in Dark Souls, feeling probably a bit worse for wear, but I do hope you'll join me. VOD Squad, thank you for watching. Live chat, thank you for being here. I don't imagine any of my friends are stupid enough to be live at this time. Hey, they're not. What a crazy coincidence. Okay, well then we'll leave it. No raids tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. Sleep well. And I'll see you in the morning. Bye, everyone.